Stay right here, baby. The fourth quarter is where Denver lost a lot of games since Goodman. They've struggled in the clutch, which is crazy because Denver's actually been a pretty good second half team this year, Goodman. So it's that little window where it's that third quarter to the beginning of the fourth quarter where they're really good. Everything else, they kind of struggle up and down.
And we are live for the Knicks and Hawks game one of the first round, presented by PrizePicks. For those in the Knicks stream, hello.
What's up? The Guardian gets another playoff game. It's Atlanta, New York, the first time since 2021 when Trae Young became a villain.
And they're looking for that revenge.
They are looking for that revenge. That was the year the Hawks went all the way to the conference finals and lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen Atlanta really go on a run. So welcome on in, everybody. Hit that like button. Thank y'all so much for joining. Want a timeout here in this Denver game. It's a nice 7-2 run to start the fourth quarter for the Wolves down by 7. This is going to go to overtime. We'll see. And this could go to overtime.
All right, let's see. How close are we to 800 likes here on the Denver Nuggets stream?
10 likes away, baby.
We're 10 likes away?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
What a fun game it has been. It's been the Timberwolves dominating the first quarter, Nuggets dominating second and third quarter, and right now where it matters the most, the clutch quarter, is in favor of the Timberwolves. Dosunmu with 12. Edwards now up to 15. Randall's got 10. Gobert with 13 and DiVincenzo with 12.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert is still 6 for 7, 13 and 7. What a great game one for him.
Mm-hmm. What's up, J-Dog? What's up, Tamir? What's up, Wesley Adams? Khaled, what's going on, guys? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're coming back for the commercial break. We're going to finish this Nuggets and Wolves game here on Amazon Prime. Up next is Atlanta and New York. Getting ready for Jalen Brunson, Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the big bodega, Karl-Anthony Towns. That's next right here on the Sports Fury. All right, it's Denver Nugget basketball.
It's Aaron Gordon picked up by Dosunmu, hands it off to Murray. Murray around Dosunmu, down the lane. Layup no good, rebound Edwards.
Uh-oh, can the Wolves go on a run here? Down by 7, here comes Ant-Man. He's off the screen from Julius Randle. Oh, to Gobert. Gobert handoff back to Edwards for 3. He rattles it inside. Ant-Man cuts the lead to 4, and Gordon took a hard spill after that. It's a 10-2 run for Minnesota, Roach.
Gordon back the other way. It's a 10-2 run.
Gordon was slow to get up. He took a hard fall. He was wincing in pain, but he's fine. He just scored right there, and now he's got 14 points, and it's a 6-point game. Edwards over to Julius Randle, top of the key. He's going to look to hand this off to somebody, and we're going to get a whistle. A foul is being called against the Denver Nuggets right here. Is this going to go on? Yeah, on Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson, that's his first foul of the night for Cam.
Tails from the Trip says, you guys are pretty good commentators. Well, thank you so much, Tails.
We appreciate that.
Tip of that to you, sir. Ball's inbounded. On the floor, it's Randle, Gobert, DiVincenzo, Edwards, and Ayo Dosunmu. Randle with the handoff to DiVincenzo. Back to the top of the key goes Randle. He'll drive on Cam Johnson. Baseline cut to Gobert, and he'll score over Jokic. Rudy Gobert tonight, Rocha, 7 for 8, 15 points to go with the 7 rebounds. And the Wolves on a 17-6 run in the last 540. They cut the lead to 4. Jokic over to Brown for a corner 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Huge shot for Christian Brown, up to 8 points now.
Whew. Are they calling it a 3 or 2?
Oh, they're calling it a 2.
His foot was on the line, folks, so that's not a 3. His foot was on the line. They're calling that a long 2. 7:12 to go. It's a 6-point deficit for the Wolves. DiVincenzo catches shoot corner 3. No good. Rudy Gobert with the rebound and the putback. And Jokic is livid. He thought there should have been a loose ball foul called against Rudy, who's playing very aggressive on Jokic right now in the paint. But how about Gobert with 17 points, cutting the lead to 4?
He's just been very physical, aggressive all night long, and has led to success, man.
7 on the shot clock for the Nuggets. Here's Jokic, the top of the key three, hits the back iron, and DiVincenzo with a long rebound. DiVincenzo and the Wolfpack down by 4. He'll hit Anthony Edwards, bounce pass to the left short corner, goes Julius Randle against Brown. To the top of the key, DiVincenzo swings it right corner, over to Ayo. Dribble, drive, baseline, layup, count that for Ayo. Dosumu. We got a 2-point game.
Minnesota is dominating this clutch quarter.
16-8, they're outscoring them right now. Here is Gordon over to Nikola Jokic. He'll drive on Gobert, and one over Rudy. And one for Nikola. 99-95. 3-point play opportunity for Jokic.
How the hell did he make that shot?
Because he's Nikola. He's that guy.
He is him, the 3-time MVP. He took the ball, fade away, threw it up, and scored.
MVP chance breaking out here in Denver for Nikola Jokic at the line for a potential 3-point play, and he's got it. 100-95. Denver leads it by 5 with 6:09 to go. Atlanta and New York is right after this. As soon as we finish this game, we're going to be covering Atlanta and New York. That's the next game on Prime. Rudy Gobert has it on the elbow. Handoff, Randle. He'll drive. Back pass to Gobert. It's broken up by the Nuggets. It's a steal, and they got the numbers in transition. Murray for 3. Murray misses, but it's tipped in by Nikola Jokic. Timeout, Minnesota. Timeout, Minnesota. We have a 7-point lead for the Nuggets, 102-95, with 5:45 to go.
It is once again another game of runs tonight, man.
Jokic up to 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists, baby.
And you know what he's doing, Josh? He's not settling for threes anymore. He's going inside, making floaters, attacking, and putting tips in, man.
But that's not all right now. Right now, the chat, they got us to almost 900 likes. We're 14 likes away from 900. I like the strategy the chat's going right now. Some of these guys are going right to that like button, just barely tapping in with a little tip in like Nikola Jokic just did. Some are going with that long like all the way from the long perimeter, Roach. So whichever which way you want to do it, hit that thumbs up. Maybe you can give a little elbow drop off the top rope. Let's go. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. We'll be covering every game in this series. Let's go.
We got some 3-level scorers in the chat.
And shout out to everybody in the Knicks stream. We already kicked that one off. Welcome on in. We will be covering this Knicks and Hawks game as soon as the Wolves game is over. And it's getting interesting here in Denver. Getting interesting. And I'm really excited about the Knicks and Hawks series. I think that could be a really good one. So, guys, come hang out with us. Knicks and Hawks. The link is going to be dropped in the chat if you guys want to go and hang out with us for that one.
I'm excited. Hey, as a Warrior fan, I'm excited to see what Jonathan Kuminga could do this postseason.
Chandler's in the chat says, damn, you guys don't take time off. It's playoff, baby. We're going to be here for a triple header today, a triple header tomorrow. We got 2 games on Monday. We're going to be live every single day until there's a champion.
Hey, it's all about that playoff grind, and it's fun. It's fun being able to hang out with you guys. It really is.
And right around the corner is the start of the WNBA season. For those who are interested, we cover Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and the Indiana Fever every single game in the season. So we'll be kicking off that on May 9th.
Hey, shout out to Aaliyah Boston, 3-year extension. She's the highest paid player in the league.
All right. Now, we're coming out of a commercial break timeout made by Minnesota. They went on a nice run to start this 4th quarter, but then Denver answers right back to regain the lead by 7. But there's still 5:45 left to play in this game.
It's all Jokic right now in the 4th quarter for Denver, Josh, up to 23 points. He's attacking inside, tipping it in, getting those floaters. Jokic is taking over this game. He said, hey, not so fast, Minnesota. That was a cute run, but I'm back in the game. The Joker is here. Randle's definitely gambling. Randle has not been good today at all. 4 for 13 for Julius Randle. 4 for 13. This is the Julius Randle in the postseason we saw in his first year with the Timberwolves. This is the one we saw when he was with the New York Knicks, I should say. He was terrible in the playoffs with New York. Yo, Scooby-Doo just subscribed. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Thank you, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Are you? We got a game to watch now.
DS says there's a new custom rap song called Caitlin Clark by DSJ, dropping May 9th. Oh, really? Caitlin Clark rap. Interesting.
I'll check it out for sure.
Okay, we're finally out of the timeout. It's Minnesota basketball, Roach, and on the floor, bringing up the ball is Anthony Edwards. He's out there with DiVincenzo, Rudy Gobert, McDaniels, and Randall. The crowd's chanting defense as Brown picks up Edwards. He'll stop and he'll shoot for a long two. That's no good, and the rebound's chased by Bruce Brown. And Gordon is slow to get up. He took a spill, but he's coming back the other way. Jokic, bounce pass to Bruce Brown on the right short corner, brings out Jaden McDaniels, handoff back to Jokic for a three, over Gobert, that won't fall. Rebound bat up in the air, picked up by Brown, put back is no good, but draws a shooting foul from Anthony Edwards. 2 free throws coming up for the Nuggets.
4 fouls now on Anthony Edwards. Good job by Brown.
Shout out to the 2.9 thousand people in the chat. We just hit over 900 freaking likes over on the Nugget stream. Awesome.
Thank y'all, man. This has been a lot of fun here today so far.
And for the Knicks and Hawks stream, again, as soon as this game is over, we will be picking up that Hawks and Knicks game. We're still here with the Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves with 5:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. Both games are on Amazon Prime. Game 2 will be on Monday. We'll be live for that. Minnesota and Denver, Monday night. Game 2. Come hang out. After the free throws by Christian Brown, they're both good. It's 104-95. Denver with the 7-0 run. Minnesota has the ball. The crowd's loud, chanting defense. Randall, fadeaway shot is good from 9 feet. Okay, Randall, finally.
His first field goal since the first half. He's got 12 now, 5 of 14.
For the Philippines. Hey, what's up, Philippines in the chat? What's going on?
Salamat.
Salamat Kuyas in the chat. 104-97. It's a 7-point lead for Denver. Here is Jokic with a handoff to Murray off the screen. Brings out McDaniels back to Jokic in the high post. Handoff back to Murray. He'll drive against McDaniels. Ball's popped loose by McDaniels. Murray recovers. He leans in for an elbow shot. That's no good. Edwards the rebound.
Good defense right there by Minnesota. Can they turn into offense?
104-97. Gobert. Bad pass to Edwards. Thrown up by Nikola Jokic. On the leak out, it's Bruce Brown. What the breakaway slammer dabba do? 106-97. 4:10 to go. Timeout, Minnesota. And the crowd's in pandemonium here in Denver. 9-point lead.
Dude, Minnesota's had to call 2 timeouts in the last minute and a half because Denver has all the momentum in the clutch quarter right now.
And with that assist by Jokic, he's got a triple-double. 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists for Jokic.
We're not doubt that Jokic gets a triple-double every single game of this postseason, man. This dude is amazing.
All right, GWL says, I will gift a membership to the chat if we hit 1,000 likes by the end of this, before the end of this game.
We're 65 likes away from 1,000.
During the commercial break, if you're having a good time and haven't done so yet, hit that thumbs up. It's the easiest way to show some love. And GWL will gift a membership. Shout out to him. Norway's in the chat, says Elliot. Shout out to Norway. Represented in the chat. Let's go.
Hey, good to see you for Norway, man. We got a game, 106-97 lead for Denver.
What's up, Michael? Michael Evans, how you doing? Mr. Solis. He says, I have a funny feeling the Hawks will steal one of the first games on the road. You could be right. They're pretty good, man. They're pretty good.
It'd be crazy for them to go into the Garden and steal one of these 2 games, man. Oh, Chandler's from Finland. Finland. That was actually really good Patrick impression. All right, inbounds here for the Minnesota Timberwolves as they trail it by 9 with 4 minutes to go. Edwards, top of the key, gets Murray. Attacking, driving, drawing a shooting foul. Edwards will draw a shooting foul, and he'll have free throws coming up. Hey, Gamer Bay, thank you so much for subscribing. We appreciate it. Edwards to the line for 2. He can make this a 7-point ball game. Yo, Matthew Daw, what's up, dude?
What's up, Matthew?
Hey, happy Saturday, bro. How's it going, man?
What's up, Matthew? Oh, we got a whistle here.
It was a shooting foul on Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray with a shooting foul.
Edwards to the line for 2. Yeah, we hit 1,000 likes, so GWO gets 5. He said he only get 1. He says, nah, let me get 5, baby.
We hit it so fast. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Let's go. They go to Schmoodog, Claus, Owen, DJ So Crazy, and Daddy Chato.
GWL, thank you in chat. Thank y'all for 1,000 likes.
Let's go, GWL. Anthony Edwards, second free throw is up, and it's good. So it's a 7-point game once again. 106-99, Denver up with 3:55 left to go. And here we go. Denver's got the basketball. It's Jamal Murray bringing up the ball. Murray on the left wing outside. Off the screen from Jokic. Oh, we're going to get a whistle. A foul here by Jaden McDaniels. That's foul number 4 for Jaden.
Surprised he hasn't found out his game. He's been physical all night.
Man, thank y'all again for 1,000 likes. Man, y'all blew this up. Gamer Bay 42, thank you for the sub.
Welcome to the Cult of Fury. Let's go, baby. Inbounds Denver. Here's a shot by Murray. No good. Gobert with the rebound.
106-99. Here comes Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves into the front court. Gobert sets a screen. Now he'll slip to the rim. Edwards picked up by Brown. Top of the key. Shot clock to 10. Edwards with a crossover dribble. Kicks left corner. Ayo, the drive, the scoop. That won't go. Rebound falls to the Denver Nuggets. And here they come. Brown for 3. Wide open. No bueno. Edwards, the defensive rebound.
Can they get over 100 points here? Gobert, handoff. Randall scores.
5-point game, Rocha. It's a 5-point game. Hold on to your butts, dude.
I don't have one.
Oh, my God. Under 3 minutes ago. Minnesota's in the bonus, too, for the rest of the game. Oh, mama. Here comes Denver Nuggets with Jamal Murray into the front court. Shot clock to 12. Here comes a high screen by Jokic. Murray the drive, the kick, catch and shoot 3. Gordon the miss, rebound goes Gobert. Gobert with his 10th rebound to go with his 17 points. McDaniels drives baseline, and he's fouled. He's fouled by Christian Brown.
And this is going to be free throws because they're in the bonus, Josh.
Jaden McDaniels to the line for 2.
Shots.
2 shots.
Oh, my God. He can make this a 3-point game. Wait, it says they're in the bonus. Why is this not free throws?
It's not free throws. Whoa.
What?
They're going to inbound here from the near sideline. Edwards working the right wing outside. Pulls up in front of Jamal Murray. He misses the 3. Rebound falls to Jokic. Did it not say they were in the bonus?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Denver has the ball up by 5 with 2:12 to go. Jokic off to Bruce Brown. 2:08 to go. Brown resets the top of the key. Bounce back to Jokic. Fakes ahead after Murray. Stripped by McDaniels. Loose on the floor. Picked up in the backcourt by Murray. Has to heave it. It's a shot clock violation.
Tap your heads. Tap your heads. That's shot clock violation. Wait, hold on. What?
Did that not hit? And Gordon's got to that hit. I thought it did that hit rim.
That did. Oh, my goodness. I guess it did hit rim. Bruce Brown the rebound, and Aaron Gordon comes flying in with a dunk. 108-101. I thought that was a shot clock violation, too. I guess not. Here's Edwards on the drive. Edwards misses, but it's tipped in by Gobert. And no, they're going to call basket interference.
Yep.
What is happening?
Oh, it barely tipped rim. Are you kidding me?
Looking at the replay. It skimmed the rim barely.
How do the refs even see that? We're going to get a coach's challenge here by Minnesota.
Hey, good eye. Good eye. Good eye. It barely skimmed the rim on that deep shot by Jamal Murray.
Ooh, yeah, that's above the cylinder. That's not going to count. So it's not a coach's challenge. Under 2 minutes, this can automatically be reviewed for goaltending and basket interference.
Keep smacking that thumbs up, folks. Where we at, Roach?
Josh, we're 50 likes away from 1,100.
Oh, my goodness. And we will be covering the Knicks and Hawks as soon as this game is over in Minnesota. As soon as this game is over in Minnesota, it's 108-101. Denver up by 7 points with 1:39 to go. It's 1:39 left on the clock, Roach.
139. Thank you. Wow, man. What a crazy couple minutes has been in this ball game.
Whoo, boy, oh boy. It is confirmed for basket interference against Rudy Gobert, so no bucket for Rudy.
I love that they can officially review that now under 2 minutes the last couple of seasons. All right, Denver up by 7 can make this a 4-possession game with the score here.
Thank you, Judah. Says you guys are working hard today. Hey, we love basketball. We love covering it, and we love hanging out with you guys. So thank y'all for supporting this stream, whether you're a regular here or you're brand new here today. We hope you guys continue to hang out with us for the playoffs. It's going to be a 7-point lead for the Denver Nuggets, 108-101. Crazy turn of events here. This game is absolutely insane. Both games are going to be on Prime today.
We had Gordon and Randall get on it, and it's an away from the play foul on Randall.
Away from the play foul.
Yeah. Look at this. He was literally bear hugging Gordon, and then Gordon kind of bumped into him and knocked him down.
This game is bonkers, man. This game is absolutely crazy. Thank you, Yvette.
Thank you.
This game is crazy.
Madros, thank you for subscribing.
What was crazy earlier, though, that drive down the baseline by Jaden McDaniels, they were in the bonus. Christian Brown commits a foul, and how was that not free throws? Unless the broadcast was wrong.
They had to be wrong. Murray, so this would be one free throw plus the possession for Denver. Murray makes the free throw.
109-101, Denver up by 8 with 1:39 to go.
Jamal Murray steal a perfect 16-16 for the free throw line. Bro, what a night for Murray, man.
Okay, Murray's going to inbound this from the right sideline, the backcourt to Aaron Gordon. Randall, full court press on Gordon as he's trying to bring it across the timeline. He does. He's to the right far side wing. The crowd is on their feet right now. Shot clock to 13, and a foul by Randall.
Ah, Julius. That's back-to-back fouls now by Julius Randle. He's got 4.
Mac Tube says, do you guys think it's kind of messed up that the games are on Amazon Prime? Oh, dude, yeah, we've been long complaining about how many different apps you have to follow along the NBA today. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
It sucks that we have a streaming app have playoff games. It's weird. Gordon, first free throw's up and good, so Denver is in the bonus for the rest of the game.
How far from 1.1 thousand likes, Roach?
20 likes away!
Oh, yeah. One more free throw coming up for Aaron Gordon. Thank you guys again. And the second one is missed. Julius Randle with the rebound, down by 9. Here comes Minnesota with only 1:26 left to go. Bounce pass, Edwards, Gobert down the hill, and he draws a shooting foul. Rudy Gobert, fouled by Jamal Murray, will go to the line for 2 free throws with 1:20 left to go in this ball game, down by 9.
Rudy Gobert been aggressive all night, looking for points 18 and 19. You don't expect a lot of scoring for Rudy Gobert. You know you get defense and rebounding.
Free throw number 1, Rudy bricks it. He misses the first one.
That's his 3rd missed free throw of the day, Gobert.
One more free throw coming up for Rudy Gobert.
Dude, it's loud here in the ball arena.
Good. Get loud. Second free throw is missed. Rebound bat up in the air, and Jaden McDaniels recovers. He shoots a 3. It's an air ball. Jokic the rebound. Jokic brings up the ball. 1:10 to go.
I did not like that shot by McDaniels. I know you want to try to hurry, but yikes.
12 on the shot clock here in the fourth quarter. 1 minute to go. Here's a bounce pass. Cam Johnson to Jokic. Back to Cam Johnson. Everyone's on their feet here in Denver. Leaning in shot. It's good by Cam Johnson. 11-point lead for Denver. 11-point lead for Denver. Timeout. Timeout.
This is what you call the clutch quarter, baby, and Denver clutched it up, Josh.
112 to 101. 11-point lead for the Nuggets. 52 seconds is all that remains. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here. We hope you guys are having a good time. Don't forget to subscribe. We will be live for Game 2 between these two teams on Monday night. We'll be live about 30 minutes before tip-off to do a pregame show to give you guys our predictions and everything. We're 12 likes away from 1,100 likes, so thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Over 3,000 people in the chat. Thank you, guys.
It's been a lot of fun. Denver fans in the chat, make some noise. Y'all gonna take game 1, baby.
Thank you so much there, Ryan, Zimmy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. I'm not surprised at all, says MacTube. Minnesota didn't do anything to improve the roster this year at all. Of course, they're not going to improve here in the postseason. Well, one game is going to go to the Denver Nuggets. So Atlanta, New York is going to tip off at 6:17 p.m. Eastern. So in 6 minutes, it's supposed to tip off. New York and Atlanta. We will be live for that game. So if you want to hang out with us, we'll drop the link in the chat. We're already live for the Knicks and Atlanta stream. We're just going to wrap this game up, and then we're all going to go over to the Knicks stream. There's that link. If you guys want to come hang out with us, we're going to do it again for New York and Atlanta.
Let's hope that's a fantastic game. We've been spoiled so far this postseason play-ins.
Here we go. Ball's going to be inbounded. Here's Minnesota with the possession. 51 seconds to go. Step back three. Edwards, it's falling short. And a rebound for Aaron Gordon and to Nikola Jokic for the layup. It's good. 114 to 101. 114-101. Nikola.
Bro, Jokic tonight, 25, 13, and 11. Edwards right down the lane the other way, 114-103. 37 seconds left, and Denver Nuggets will call it timeouts.
37 seconds left to go here with 114-103 being the score in favor of Denver. Both teams in the bonus. All right, so during the commercial break, tonight's stream is presented by PrizePicks.
Guys, go check them out. It's free. It's simple to use. And when you do, they got a great promotion for you guys. Play a $5 lineup and get $50 in lineups instantly.
And let's check out our entry for tonight. Let's see how we did. It was a 3-legger.
Yeah, so we had Ayo Dosunmu for more than 1.5 rebounds. He did not have a single one. Dosunmu did not rebound well tonight. Bruce Brown, we needed 4.5 points plus rebounds. He shouted that. And Jokic needed 6.5 assists. Well, he's got over 11 assists tonight. So Dosunmu did not do well, but Jokic and Brown did. So guys, go check out PrizePicks. Use that code HMA for $5 and get $50 in instant lineups. Shout out to PrizePicks.
Last seconds of the game here. It's only just a matter of time. Denver's going to inbound this from the near sideline. Gordon to Jamal Murray. He's trapped here. Cross-court pass over to Tim Hardaway Jr. 18 the shot clock. And it's foul being made by Dante DiVincenzo. They're going to try to play this foul game here. Come on. There's 33 seconds left. You're down by 11. Come on.
Yeah, there's no need to foul here. You ain't coming back from this, man.
Two shots coming up for Tim Hardaway Jr. First one's up, and it's good.
115-103 with 33 seconds to go. Hey, shout out to Gobert, who's on the bench right now. He was amazing tonight for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was the only one that was consistent throughout the entire game. The only one. Rebounding, scoring, and defense. Hardaway would make both free throws, 116-103. Quickly back the other way. Randall, they'll let him dunk it. Jokic lets him dunk it. Randall to score. 30 seconds ago, inbounds for Brown, trapped in the backcourt. Gives it to Christian Brown, off to Jokic. Jokic in the front court for Gordon. Hand up to Hardaway. He's going to waste down the clock, and this time Minnesota's not going to foul.
Thank you. And the crowd is on their feet, baby. Denver will take game one. Who predicted that right? Let me know in the chat. Did you have Denver winning game one? We did, so let's go. And that's a shot clock violation. 5 seconds left. McDaniels with the inbound. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And game one is OVA over. 116-105. Denver leads it by 1.
Congratulations, Denver fans. Great second half for you guys. Clutch it up.
All right, if you guys haven't done so, hit that thumbs up on the way out. And just let you know, we will be live for Atlanta and New York coming up next. The stream is already up and ready. So in the chat, hit that link and come join us for the Knicks and Hawks. Rocha, go over to the stream for the Knicks and Hawks, like on Prime.
Yeah, gotcha.
There's the link right there. Hit that link. Let's go raid ourselves by going over to the Knicks and Hawks game, because we got another game here, baby. We got another game. This time in Madison Square Garden. Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And if we don't see you, I just want to say thank you guys so much again for a great stream. Thank y'all for subscribing, hitting that like button. Everybody who tuned in, thank y'all so very much. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up too.
This was a lot of fun, man. Can't wait to do it again on Monday for Minnesota and Denver.
All right.
There's the link still being dropped in the chat to this New York and Atlanta game. It's going to be tipping off here in just a couple of minutes. So there you go, guys. Go right ahead. Hey, look, we're getting a TSF rate. I think those gentlemen are pretty handsome and well. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's pause that. There we go, guys. Keep dropping the link to go over to this New York game.
They're getting ready for tip-off here in New York. They just went through the introductions and everything like that, so we're getting ready here to go. New York looks like they're going to be in their white uniforms here at home in the Garden against the Hawks. Let us know in the chat. Who do you have, Atlanta or New York, for game number one? The starting five for the Hawks is Dyson Daniels, C.J. McCollum, Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Okongwu. That's your starting five for Atlanta. Your starting five for the New York Knicks: Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, and OG Anunoby. Rocha, who you got for game one?
Give me New York to win game one.
I'm taking the New York Knicks as well. My MVP, Jalen Brunson. Yours?
Jalen Brunson.
X factor for me, I'm going to go with Karl-Anthony Towns.
I'll go OG for his scoring and defense.
All right, first score, I'm going to predict Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Johnson.
First three, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Jalen Brunson.
First dunk, give me OG Anunoby.
Give me OG Anunoby as well.
And the over-under is set at what?
Over-under for tonight's game
It's going to be set at 217.5. I will go over.
I'm going over as well, baby. All right, once again, New York in the whites and the black jerseys for the Atlanta Hawks here tonight.
We're getting ready for tip-off. Again, mods, somebody drop the link in the Nugget stream. We just wanted to try to send everybody over to the Knicks stream. So hit that link in the stream for the Nuggets side and come join us for the Knicks side.
Hey, right before tip-off, Avatar and 5 gifted memberships.
Avatar 5 gifted.
They go to 5, Anthony, Nate, Russian, and Alaska. Let's go, Avatar.
Avatar, congratulations on the Nuggets taking game one, bro. And we're going to have tip-off. Let's get synced up. 11:53, 52, 51, 50, 49.
Yep.
It's Knicks basketball. They'll be shooting on the left side of the court. 47, 46, 45, 44. Jalen Brunson the drive. The kick. Bridges for three. Bridges misses. Rebounded by Okongwu. 11:37, 36, 35. All right. It's going to be Atlanta Hawks basketball right now, shooting on the right side of the court in their black uniforms. Knicks in their all whites. Okongwu, bounce pass. Jalen Johnson on the right wing outside. Drives baseline. Floater up off the glass. Won't go. Josh Hart with the rebound. And here come the Knicks.
Hart picked up here by Alexander Walker. Inside for Bridges. Backs down McCollum. Faded up. Bridges first field goal. Mikal Bridges scores first here tonight. 2-0 lead for New York. Daniels were handed off here, top of the key. Okongwu finds a cutting Jalen Johnson with the slam.
And that's the first dunk of the game. Jalen Johnson.
Love that backdoor cut as he got around Hart. Speaking of Hart, he's got the possession and are handed off to Mikal Bridges, picked up by Alexander Walker. Hands it off to Karl-Anthony Towns against Okongwu on the right elbow. Looking for a pass. Inside Brunson cuts against Daniels. Floats it up and in. Jalen Brunson. Hey, back-to-back field goals for the Jalens.
That's his first bucket of the game.
4-2 New York. 10:20 to go in the first quarter. Johnson at top of the key. Hand off to Daniels. Tyson down the baseline. He's left wide open in the reverse lay-in. Bro, New York's defense just disappeared right there. Brunson would give it off to Towns, top of the key against Okongwu. Hand it out to Brunson for three. Jalen Brunson. First three of the game belongs to JB.
7-4 start here for the New York Knicks.
9:48 to go in the first. Here's Alexander Walker pulling over Cat, and he scores 7-6 lead for New York. That is Alexander Walker's first field goal of the game. Averaged 20 points a game. Here is Josh Hart, picked up top of the key by McCollum. Bounces it to Towns. Inside Anunoby, stolen away by Alexander Walker. Into the hands of Daniels. And a kick out. McCollum for three.
CJ. Okay.
It's
9-7 lead for the Hawks. The starting five for the New York Knicks is Brunson, OG Anunoby, Karl-Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, Bridges.
We're getting a foul here on Atlanta. Foul to start the game on Atlanta as they lead it 9-7. Whoa, what's glitching? Whoa. Now it's steal, and Atlanta will have to possess with 9:02 to go in the first quarter. McCollum, we're handing off to Daniels on the right elbow with 8:57 to go in the first. Inside pass, Daniels reverse layup. Good for Dyson Daniels.
Ooh, what a maneuver down the baseline for the Atlanta Hawks. Dyson Daniels, nice.
11-7 to lead for Atlanta. Here's Jalen Brunson on the left elbow. Brunson backs down. Alexander Walker inside the paint. 6 to shoot. The fadeaway up. Off the bank. Good for Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson cuts the lead to 2.
Bridges almost stolen from Alexander Walker, but it's picked up in the backcourt by Jalen Johnson.
Atlanta Hawks up 11-9 right here. Here's Jalen Johnson over to Dyson Daniels. Fakes the handoff. He'll drive on OG. He picks up his dribble, and now to Okongwu. Stripped loose by Jalen Brunson. That's a steal. Good defense. Let's see if he turns into offense. For three, he does! It's milk and cookies for Jalen Brunson.
10 already for Brunson. McCollum pulls and hits for 2 the other way.
Yo, this is a nice start, man. It's a nice pace right now. By the way, Jalen Brunson already 10 points on a perfect 4-for-4 shooting. Down by 1. Here come the Knicks shooting on the left side of the court in their all-white uniforms. Hawks in their all-black jerseys.
Brunson up. Good again. He's got 12.
Oh, my God. Jalen Brunson.
McCollum step back 3. He can't answer. Josh Hart with the rebound.
Hart the defensive board. Brunson wants it. He's all in his bag right now. Dyson Daniels picking up Brunson. Towns setting the screen behind the back pass. Towns inside. Hart swings it right corner. Bridges for 3, baby. Timeout, Atlanta. New York 17, Atlanta 13. How about that? Here in the Garden, the crowd's on their feet.
Dude, it is electrifying, and it's led by Jalen Brunson's 12 points already.
We got a $5 donation from the Sports Critic. He says, I got Papa John's stuffed crust with Magic W, with the Magic W, as it was 50% off, I think we will give Pistons a hard time if we play like we did yesterday. Congratulations on winning that game yesterday against the Hornets. You guys absolutely imposed your will with your size, with your physicality. If you can play like that, if Paulo can play like that, well, that could be an interesting series. They both play very physical, but that's the biggest question because Magic have not been consistent at all this year. I don't know what team we're going to get from Orlando, but if they look like that, it could be interesting.
I hope it's a fun series, Amir. Good luck, bro.
I hope this is going to be a fun series. I was thinking this could be New York and Atlanta. We're at a 4-point lead for the Knicks with 7:10 left to go in the first quarter. Jalen Brunson off to a red hot start, man. 12 points from Brunson on a perfect 5 for 5 shooting. Bridges has the other 5 points. So 17 points from 2 players for New York. Meanwhile, for the Atlanta Hawks, Dyson Daniels, he's got 4 points. McCollum's got 5. Jalen Johnson's got 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has 2. 4-point lead for the Knicks. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you have for this series. For the series, I'm taking New York in 6 games over the Hawks.
I'm taking New York in 5 in this series.
Roach is taking them in 5. Atlanta Hawks were a really damn good team since the trade deadline. Getting CJ McCollum, his veteranship has been absolutely outstanding for Atlanta. Nickeil Alexander-Walker may just be the most improved player in the season. I think he is going to win that. Jalen Johnson really stepped up into that leadership role, especially after Trae Young was finally completely gone, right, from this team. The Hawks looked great. For the New York Knicks, I'm taking them because of their size. I'm taking them because of their experience. Jalen Brunson's already showing that. I'm taking the Knicks in 6.
I'm taking the Knicks because of their experience as well. Not a lot of players on this Atlanta team have been to the playoffs outside of McCollum.
Yeah, who's going to be their closers for Atlanta if the game gets really, really close? I just have more confidence in New York. They have more scores and stuff like that. They could do more with New York. I think Towns could have a great series. I think he should have a great series. Mitchell Robinson should have a great series too. But let's see what the chat says. I see Knicks in 6, New York in 7, Knicks. Hawks might win this, bro, says Tread. You could be right. C. Smith, he's going Atlanta in 7. Q Ball, what's up? He says Knicks in 6. And let's see, Bird Call in 6 says Falcon grad. I'm seeing some sweeps. Doug's saying a sweep. Ken's saying a sweep.
I wouldn't have my doubts that this ends up being a sweep. But as hard as Atlanta was, I think they could catch fire one game and win, especially if you could get people like Kuminga, Alexander Walker to get going and scoring. Jalen Johnson, we've already seen him with the dunk here tonight. He's got to impose as well. He was a triple-double machine during the regular season. Joker says Atlanta might go to 7 games. Really, Joker? It would be awesome if some of these series end up going 7 games, man. Especially series we don't expect to go 7. Gona says, yeah, give me a 5-game series. Knicks win. Fran's got Knicks in 6. Knicks in 4, says Papa. Muted.
We're coming back from the timeout by Atlanta. They have the ball with a McCollum, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Dyson Daniels. Hawks have the ball shooting on the right side of the screen in their black uniforms. Knicks in their all white. The crowd's chanting defense.
Alexander Walker spins. Kick out. Daniels 3. No. Rebound Bridges. You notice, Josh, they left Daniels wide open right there.
Oh, yeah. He's not a consistent scorer at all.
Bridges drives in and scores.
Oh, tough layup there by Bridges, assisted by Brunson.
That's 5 straight points now for Bridges. Kick out. Johnson, straightaway 3.
Jalen rattles it inside, making a 3-point game. Johnson, good bucket right there, man. He's got 5 points now. 6:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Here comes Brunson into the front court.
Brunson, the 3, hits again.
All right, we got to get sync back up here. Brunson is just a man unconscious right now. 6 for 6, 15 points. 6:01, 6 minutes. 5:59, 58. Nickeil, floater, won't go. Towns the rebound. 5:53, 52, 51, 50.
OG, kick up top to Karl-Anthony Towns, picked up by a Okongwu. Back to the left elbow for Josh Hart. Gets a route from McCollum. Down the baseline, met up by Okongwu. Has to pass it up. Throws it, and it's knocked out of bounds by Danson Daniels.
Sports Critic says, are you guys watching WrestleMania? You couldn't pay me to watch that crap product.
I am not watching WrestleMania, no. I'll see the results and everything on social media. Inbounds coming up here for the New York Knicks. 5 seconds to shoot. Inbounds for Hart. Knocked away and stolen away by Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent, former Laker, here now with Atlanta, finds Okongwu on top for three. Too strong. Rebound to OG.
5:24 to go in the first quarter. Jalen Brunson picked up by Daniels. Screened by Josh Hart. Gets a couple of screens. Now met up by Vincent. Pump fakes a step back and knocked out of bounds by Jalen Johnson. Good hands so far here by Atlanta in the passing lanes. New York the inbounds as they lead at 22-16. How about Jalen Brunson tonight, man? Just excellent with 15 already. Hey, Jonathan Kuminga, we're checking for Atlanta. Let's go. But it's Towns on the inbounds. All right. I get to Okongwu, top of the key. The cross, the drive, it gets Okongwu. Blocked by Okongwu.
Oh, good defense, man.
Into the hands of Jalen Johnson as he backs down Brunson. Johnson up and under off the paint. Too strong. 5 of the rebound. Taken by Josh Hart.
22-16. New York up by 6 with 4:51. Jalen Johnson with the steal in transition. Johnson for 3. Oh, my goodness, Jalen. Timeout, New York. 4:44 to go. Timeout, New York.
Just like that, it's a 3-point game. How about Jalen Johnson in the defense of the Hawks, Josh?
Oh, nice. What's up, Reggie?
What's up, Rasheed?
22-19, a 3-point game. Jalen Johnson now with 8 points after that steal and 3. Timeout, New York.
It's the Jalen show, man, with Johnson and Brunson combined for 23 points already. I love it, man. You love to see good defense leading to transitional offense like we saw. The block by Okongwu, the steal by Jalen Johnson, and the 3 by Jalen Johnson.
Yowza. Oh, my goodness. We still have over 900 people in the chat over there for the Minnesota and Denver stream. Once again, click the link in the chat. Come hang out with us for the Hawks and Knicks stream. It's already underway. We're doing play-by-play over there with the live scoreboard and the stats. Again, thank y'all so much for the support over for that Nuggets and Wolves stream. That was an incredible stream. You guys were awesome. We're going to be doing it here for this Hawks and Atlanta game, Hawks and Knicks game, and then later on tonight for the Lakers and Rockets game.
The main event of the evening tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Timeout here by Atlanta as they're by New York as they're up by 3 points. Jalen Brunson, if you're just tuning in, guys, says 15-22 for the New York Knicks.
Zayden says we just hit 200 likes here on the Knicks stream, baby.
Hey, well, thank y'all so much. 80 away from 300.
Gracias.
Who y'all got winning this, says G-Juice?
For game 1, I'm taking New York.
I'm also taking New York here in game 1. Feel like they're going to probably win both of these home games, and maybe Atlanta could take 1 or 2 at home. But we'll see. It's a good game right now, 3-point game.
We're in a commercial break. It's a timeout made right now by New York. They called that timeout after Jalen Johnson ripped one from the Knicks and then scores a 3.
I normally don't like when players do that, where they get a steal and they pull up for 3 like that. But hey, Jalen Johnson made it. We saw in the last game, Denver and Minnesota, a few times Minnesota had steals, went up for pull-up 3s and missed. You like to see them sometimes go inside the paint. It was a 2-on-1, but Johnson pulled anyways. All right, coming out of the timeout, let's see if we can get some outside scoring besides Brunson and Bridges for the New York Knicks. Okay, I don't think we had an injury update or something. Brunson, he's been cutting. He's been hitting 3s, everything right now. What's up, JC Ferros? GG Nuggets fans almost came back in the end. Dude, that was a fun game. JC Farrell, that was a fun game, man. Sorry about the loss, though. Jalen Brunson on the bench now as we're about to come out of the timeout. And now he'll get up next to Mikal Bridges and come back out. 4:44 to go in the first quarter. That was a long timeout. That was a long timeout. I need 12 points from OG Anunoby, says back up. Well, good luck. Good luck, man.
We're coming back for the timeout. Let's see. Mitchell Robinson checked in for OG Anunoby. And here we go. Thank you so much, Lawana, for the subscribe. 4:40 to go. And here comes Jalen Brunson, the Knicks, into the front court. Jalen Brunson off the screen from Hart over to Towns. Towns struggling here to start this game. He will hand it off to Bridges, and there's going to be a foul here. Offensive foul against Towns.
Oh. All right, well, that's going to be a Atlanta ball down by 3. They could tie the game or make it a 1-point ball game. It'll be Jalen Johnson with 4:25 to go in the first to bring it up court for the Hawks. Johnson will hand it off left double for a Okongwu. We're going to get a foul on the floor here by New York. It's a personal foul on Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges. Great podcast. We appreciate you. Strop down, baby. Appreciate that. Tyson Daniels, the inbounds from the left elbow. And he'll kick it up top here to Jalen Johnson. Picked up by Josh Hart. Kuminga sets a screen. Jalen Johnson attacks. Kick out Daniels. Pull up over Robinson. Way off. And Jalen Brunson with the rebound. 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Brunson fades it up. Too short. Okongwu picks up the rebound for Atlanta. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. Hawks possession down by a tray. Here's Johnson inside Okongwu. He'll draw a shooting foul on Mitchell Robinson. He will draw a shooting foul on Robinson. 2 shots coming up for Okongwu. I like that. Good attack there. Eric, you're fighting to get synced up. We're going to sync up here after these free throws, bro. Okongwu, first one up, and good. And it's 22-20 lead for New York. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he'll check back in. OG back in. Shaman in for the first time. Miles McBride in for the first time. So a whole lot of substitutions right now here by both teams.
$3:50 to go. One more free throw coming up. He's taking his sweet, precious time shooting these free throws, too. He could cut the lead here to 1. And the free throw is up and good for Okongwu. 22-21. Knicks with the ball just up by 1 point. And on the floor for the Knicks, it's OG Anunoby, Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, Shamet, and Deuce McBride shooting on the left side of the court in their all-white uniforms. Here they come.
Robinson almost lost the ball, but it's picked up by OG Anunoby. Hand off to Jalen Brunson. Around Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Pump fakes. Spins. Fades. Way off. And Jonathan Kuminga with the rebound. Former NBA champion Jonathan Kuminga, who hands it off to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, bounces it to Okongwu. Attacks Mitchell Robinson. Oh, yeah, Okongwu to take the lead for Atlanta.
Just like that.
23-22 to lead for the Hawks. It's Jalen Brunson, the crossover kick out to Shamet with a spin move. Shamet with a screen. Kicks it up top to Miles McBride. He's got it against Vincent, screen by Robinson. McBride for 3, no good. Jalen Johnson tries to get the rebound, and he does. Had to take it away from Brunson. Hands it up top to Okongwu, over to Jonathan Kuminga. On the left elbow. As he attacks Brunson, fades it up, wanted a foul, he missed it. And OG Anunoby with the rebound. Here's OG attacking down the lane. OG met up by Kuminga, and they're going to call Kuminga for a shooting foul.
Kuminga will send OG to the line for 2 shots. Hey, sure, Alicia, how you doing? Rozier, he's got the Hawks tonight, and right now, they're looking good, man. After a hot start for New York and Jalen Brunson, Knicks started to let up a little bit as Atlanta was able to capitalize. And they lead it by 1. Here's OG at the line shooting 2 free throws. First free throw coming up for OG is good. Ties the game at 23 apiece. With 2:29 left to go here in the first quarter.
You make the second one, he can retake the lead here for the New York Knicks.
William Vargas says, how you doing? Doing all right. How you doing?
Doing all right, bro. It's been a fun day so far.
OG, second free throw is up, and it's good. So it's 24-23, 1-point lead for the Knicks. Here come the Hawks, shooting on the right side of the court in their all-black uniforms with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kuminga, Mohamed Gay, Risa, and Vincent.
Risa with it. He'll spin. What was that? He missed the shot by a mile. OG with the rebound. Handed up top here to Jalen Brunson. Trying to get around Kuminga. Spins, pumps. Kick out OG. OG inside. Puts it up. Puts it in. Anunoby. 26-23 to lead here for New York. 1:53 to go in the first quarter. Zach will hand it off to Vincent up top to Jonathan Kuminga. Picked up on a screen by Jalen Brunson. Joku goes aside, hands off inside. Layup no good. Offensive rebound, Richard. He'll go up no good. And a rebound by Mitchell Robinson, his first rebound of the ball game. Yeah. 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Brunson attacks inside, and Jalen Brunson's got 17. 17 for Brunson, 1:18 to go in the first quarter. Kuminga pulls for 3. That's no good. An offensive rebound for the Hawks. They'll reset it. Alexander Walker 3. That rims out no good, and a rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson and McBride way off on the 3. Worcestershire with the rebound. Alexander Walker will bring it up court here for the Atlanta Hawks. He will hand it off to Kuminga, and Kuminga will draw a shooting foul. He will draw a shooting foul on Miles McBride. 2 shots coming up. .48 seconds to go. Kuminga will have 2 free throws to make this a 3-point ball game.
Welcome in, MacTube.
What's up, dude? Get that back up there. There you go. Kuminga, first one, yes. 28-24. 28-24. Second one coming up here for Joku.
Free throw was no good, and it's rebounded by Brunson, and he's fouled by Zach.
Then the ball. No bonus. 46 seconds to go. New York having inbounds. That was the first foul under 2 minutes by Atlanta.
What's up, Mary? Thank you, Mary. Goodman says, man, dude, Risa is so bad. He is terrible. Terrible. Brunson took a poke of the eye with that foul. It's 28-24. It's a 4-point lead for New York. They'll have the ball with Brunson bringing it up. Shooting 70% from the field. Jalen Brunson's got 17 points. He's out there with OG Anunoby, Robinson, Shamet, and Deuce McBride.
Brunson picked up by Gabe Vincent. Nice spin move. Jalen pulls up. No foul, no good. And rebound by Zach. He'll hand it off here to Alexander Walker. Kick it out to Kuminga. Joku off back to Alexander Walker. Back to Kuminga. Picked up by Brunson. Joku fades off the bank. No good. Mitchell Robinson the rebound. He'll hand it off here to Jalen Brunson. Brunson will hand it off to the right elbow for OG Anunoby. Back to Jalen Brunson. Around Zach. Brunson with one to shoot. Pulls up and scores! He does it again, and that would do it for the first quarter. 30-24 lead for the New York Knicks. Whoa. Jalen Brunson with 19 points and that first quarter lead the way here for the New York Knicks.
He's incredible.
Incredible, man.
All right, where we at on the likes, Roach?
Let's see. We are 20 likes away for 300. Let's go. Yo, Avatar, the $10 donation. Okay, I'm either going to build the Lego Sorting Hat from Harry Potter or the Lego Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Any thoughts?
Huh. I recently finally watched Train Your Dragon. And Toothless is that dragon, the black one. He's pretty cool. But I got to go with the Sorting Hat. It's more iconic.
I don't know either one, so I'll just agree with Josh because I haven't seen either. I appreciate the $10 donation, Avatar. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Avatar.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and end this Minnesota and Denver stream. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight for that one. It was a lot of fun. We'll be live for game 2 on Monday for that series. So once again, if you're still in that stream over 600 in there, here's the link to come over to this Atlanta and New York ball game. All right, thank y'all. All right, there we go. Looks like people are agreeing. You're on Culture Roacher? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You haven't watched Harry Potter? Nope. I have not watched Harry Potter. I have not watched Harry Potter. No, I have not. JB is going to drop a 40 ball. You're probably not wrong, man. My goodness, 19 points in the first half for Jalen Brunson. An incredible first quarter for Jalen Brunson. 19 of the 30 points belongs to JB. Everybody in the grandfather have seen Harry Potter? Well, unfortunately, I have not. I have not. Hey, well, what's great about this postseason run for New York? What's different compared to every other one? You actually have a coach who uses a depth, who uses his bench. And that's going to bode well if New York makes a big-time run into the semifinals, conference finals, or even the NBA finals this season. All right, second quarter is about to begin. 30-19, the lead. 30-24, the lead here for New York. Atlanta basketball on the right side of the court. Vincent fouled right away by Jordan Clarkson on the floor. Personal foul by Jordan Clarkson as he fouls Gabe Vincent. Just starting the second quarter. On the floor to start the second quarter, it's Okongwu, McCollum, Alexander Walker, Kuminga, and Gabe Vincent. Vincent will kick it up top. Nikhil, 3-ball, no. And OG with the rebound. For the Knicks, it's OG, Robinson, Clark, Shamet, and Miles McBride, or Juice McBride. McBride will have it on the right elbow. He's trying to get off to OG, who slipped on the floor. So instead, McBride gets a screen by Mitchell Robinson. Pump fake, spin, kick out. OG, 3, no. And a long rebound offensively to Landry Shamet. Back to McBride. Second chance opportunity. Back to Shamet. 4-3, Landry Shamet. 33-24, New York at the lead. Alexander Walker inside, blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Into the hands of Anunoby. OG misses, but Jordan Clarkson's right there to dunk it in. The Ed Richards channel, they were subscribing. Kuminga to McCollum, 3. Straightaway 3 for CJ McCollum. 35-27, New York in the lead with 10:40 to go here in the first half. Landry Shamet, excuse me. Shamet will be picked up top of the key by CJ McCollum. He'll hand it off to Mitchell Robinson. Bobbled it, but I can say it's last touched by Okongwu at a bounce. Still New York possession. The Knicks on fire? Yes, they are, man. 35 points already. 10:27 to go in the second quarter. 11 to shoot for New York on the inbounds. Shamet off to Robinson, back to Landry. Screen by Mitchell Robinson. Landry, 3 is short. And CJ McCollum with the rebound. CJ picked up by Clarkson with the crossover. McCollum kick out. Okongwu thought about it. Attacking Robinson. Kick out, back out Alexander Walker. Walker with the crossover, the attack, the kick. Okongwu, met up by Clarkson. 5 to shoot to McCollum. Floater blocked by Robinson. That's 2 blocks by Mitchell in the second quarter alone. Robinson off to Shamet, finds it off to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson will give it off back here to Mitchell Robinson. He has it against Okongwu. Feeds it off to Miles McBride, picked up by Gabe Vincent. Hands a left elbow for OG. The step back, the pump fake, the step aside. Deep 2. No way to call it a 3. The ref changed his mind, called it a 3, 38-27. And then a foul on Landry Shamet the other way. 9:31 to go in the second quarter. It's a shooting foul on Landry Shamet. And 2 free throws coming up here for New York. Hey, we just hit 300 likes on this stream. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it, y'all. All right, it's going to be Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the line for 2. First one up, first one good for Nickeil. And it's 38-28, 10-point lead for New York. Nickeil Alexander only averaged 9 points a game last season, averaged almost 21 a game this year. 11.4 points per game increase. It's the most in the NBA this season. He'll make both free throws to make it a 9-point ball game. Hey, good morning, Ricardo for the Philippines. Salamat. 6:51 in the morning. Shamet. OG goes for the dunk. He's fouled by Okongwu. Shooting foul by Okongwu and 2 shots for OG Anunoby coming up. Nice for 2-1. Yes, Alexander Walker's cousin is SGA. They are cousins, Amir. Found that out when Nickeil was out in Utah a couple of years ago. What's up, Six Side Gaming? Says, yo, let's go Nuggets. Congratulations on the win, bro. Congratulations on the win. That was a dominant clutch quarter, man. Dominant clutch quarter. OG makes the first free throw. OG makes the second free throw. 9:18 to go in the first half, and it's 40-29. New York back up by 11. Jalen Johnson and Okongwu back to Jalen as he attacks OG. Kick out of Okongwu. His 3. He got it. Okongwu from downtown, and it's 40-32. New York in the lead with 8:57 to go in the first half. Shamet found on the floor on the other side by Jonathan Kuminga. It's his second personal foul.
Josh Hart, we're checking to the game for OG Anunoby. Josh Hart in for OG.
Good start to this game for OG Anunoby. Isn't it crazy that Pelicans, Timberwolves, Utah all had Walker but didn't know how to use him? He's found his spot here in Atlanta, man. Clarkson around Nikhil Alexander Walker. Layup up and good. 42-32 New York, up by 10. Alexander Walker off to a Congru. Hands it off to CJ McCollum. Picked up by McBride. Jesus. Juice is all over him. Falls down, gets back up. Screened by a Congru. McConnell picked up by Robinson. Spins. Up and under. Reverse lay-in. Oh my goodness. What a shot by CJ McCollum. Around Robinson. The reverse, the up and under is good. Hart gets it off to Jordan Clarkson. Picked up by Alexander Walker, top of the key. Gives it to Landry Shamet. Drives. Shamet denied by Kuminga. And the rebound is off of Atlanta here out of bounds. No, the Saints off of New York out of bounds. Off of New York out of bounds. That will be Atlanta possession. Avatar defines this. It's like how Josh always says, isn't how you start the game, it's how you finish.
It's all that matters. It's how you finish.
It's not about that clutch quarter. Thank you, Avatar.
Thank you. What happened here? Another whistle.
McCollum tried to inbound. He was knocked out of bounds by McBride. New York on defense. Atlanta on offense. Alexander Walker to a congruity. He slams it home.
Oof. 6-point game now. 6-point game.
7:40 to go here in the second quarter. Mitchell Robinson, top of the key. Handoff here to Josh Hart. Picked up by CJ McCollum. Hart pulls over a Congru. Yes, sir, for Josh Hart. 44-36, New York with the lead. And a foul on the floor by Jordan Clarkson the other way. 7:25 to go in the second. It's an 8-point lead still for the New York Knicks. Don't doubt the Hawks. Isaac, they're keeping pace right now, down by 8, despite Jalen Brunson going off. Speaking of Jalen Brunson, he is back in the game. Jalen Brunson will check back in, as well as Towns. Daniels in, and Mohamed Gay also in for the Atlanta Hawks. Kuminga the inbounds here for Jalen Johnson. Screen by Dyson Daniels. Johnson kicks to the corner of Kuminga. Back to Jalen Johnson on the left elbow. Johnson spins. Screen by Dyson. Double team inside for Dyson Daniels. Kick out. Gay. 3-ball. Off the back rim. No good. Josh Hart with the rebound. 7 minutes to go in the first half. 8-point lead for New York. Hart down the lane. Layup. No good. No foul. Gay with the rebound to Daniels. Kuminga laying good for Jonathan.
Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first field goal.
Kuminga now with 3 points. He's 1 for 4. Jalen Brunson with those 19 points. Has Mohamed Gay on the screen. On the right elbow with 7 to shoot. Kicks it to the corner for McBride. Juice floats it up. No good. Kuminga with the rebound. And he's fouled by Karl-Anthony Towns. And then Towns is also a little shaken up as well.
He's hit in the face.
Oof.
He's bent over. He took an elbow in the face by Kuminga. That's what happened.
And they end up calling Towns for the foul. Kuminga got him on the way down from the rebound. Cat is hurting. Yeah, that does not feel good, man. So we're going to timeout. Timeout on the floor. 6:28 to go in the second quarter. 44-38 the lead here for New York. Timeout on the floor. Towns is a bomb. Towns tonight, 0 for 1, 2 assists, 1 rebound for Karl-Anthony Towns. What was that? Well, unfortunately, Towns got hit in the face and just held on to Kuminga. Eric, thank you so much for subscribing, Eric. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Towns not being aggressive is beyond me, says Goodman. Very passive, and they're not really giving the ball either, Goodman. He's not touching the ball in offense at all. Coming down with an elbow can be deadly. Yeah, especially if you get hit right in the eye or something. Get hit in the nose. You could break your nose. It could bleed. You could crack it. Oh, absolutely. Let's see an updates. Let him get in the rhythm. He has to, Kenneth. You absolutely have to get Towns into a rhythm.
I haven't heard anything about KD.
No, I'm looking.
I'll wait for somebody more legit to say something.
No injury update yet. Not yet. When Towns locks in, he's a beast. When Towns locks in, he's getting 15 and 15 type games, man. Absolutely. When Towns is locked in, he pieces and feasts, man. You guys are incredible. We appreciate you, Alkino. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. With Cat not really being involved at the moment, we're still in the lead. We are doing pretty good so far. We're in hopes that OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson are kicking butt for you guys today. If you're a New York fan, I mean, 19 points for Jalen Brunson, and OG Anunoby's got 9. They have 28 of the 44 points as Brunson and OG, so they're holding it down. They're holding it down right now. Fly Beyond says, yo, I got Atlanta stealing this game and winning in 6. Ooh, I'm being upset, man. Over the 210 here today. We both did take the over for this game. Yes, we did both. We did. All right, come out of the timeout. They finally are updating this. Coming out of timeout with a personal foul by Cat. Went up taking an elbow to the eye from Jonathan Kuminga. It's Atlanta possession on the right side of the court. Daniels out to Alexander Walker. Downtown shot. Nikhil Alexander Walker. And it's a 3-point game with 6:12 to go here in the second quarter. Jalen Brunson, left side of the court, picked up by Dyson Daniels with 6:05 to go here in the second quarter. Brunson picked up by Gay, drives, the step back, the pump fake, the kick out to McBride, around for Bridges, off here to Josh Hart. Hart pump fakes around Johnson, driving, off the glass, as the shot clock expires. Josh Hart, good for 2. 46-41, the lead for New York, 5:40 to go in the second quarter. Johnson, driving, floating, short, and a rebound by Mikal Bridges, who throws it off to Josh Hart. He'll bring it across the half-court line to the right elbow against Alexander Walker. Hart passes it to Brunson, knocked out of bounds by Dyson Daniels. 5:25 to go, 14 to shoot in the inbounds for New York, as they lead at 46-41. What's up, Divine? What's up, dude? Just let's go, Knicks. Guys off to a 46-41 start right now, despite Towns having no impact whatsoever in this game. Brunson bounces it here to Towns. Backs down Gay. Inside the paint, Gay knocks it free, but Towns picks it back up. Crosses over with 6 to shoot. The turnaround shot. Towns misses. Jalen Johnson with the rebound. Here's McCollum on the right elbow. Screen by Johnson. CJ, 3. Got another one. CJ McCollum makes this a 2-point game. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Towns atop of the key by Gay. Screen by Bridges. Towns down the lane will draw a shooting foul. He will draw a shooting foul. Towns down the lane beautifully. Finally being aggressive. And we'll go to the line for 2 shots. Excuse me. What's up, Notre Dame fan? I love my Knicks. You guys are looking good right now. They're going to look to see this is a flagrant foul on Muhammad Gay.
We have a review here.
Oh. Kevin Durant is out for tonight's game. That's the words from Sham. So Kevin Durant is out for tonight's game.
Well, that's an opportunity for the Lakers to steal game 1. We will be live for that later on tonight.
Definitely win that game now, man. Well, that sucks. Of course, we get a series of LeBron versus KD, and then, of course, KD is out.
They're looking at this possibly being a flagrant because he hit him in the face. As Towns was driving the hill, Okongwu was taking a swipe at the ball and kind of make a swipe at his face, too. So that's why they're looking at it.
I think this is stay a common foul.
It does not meet the criteria for a flagrant, so it's a common foul.
(46-44) the lead here for New York. I thought it was more. Huh. So you see there's a chance for LA? Absolutely. By the way, guys, there's the link to that Lakers stream. And go hit that like button. Be live for that game here tonight. We'll be live. Josh, Knicks are at 46. 46-44 the lead for New York. 2 free throws for Towns after the foul by Gay.
I don't know how the hell that jumped up to fucking all the way to 60.
First one is good, 47-44. What does Knicks in 6 mean? That means New York would win the series in 6 games. I know that's a chant a lot of New York fans like to do. Second free throw coming up by Karl-Anthony Towns.
Oh, it's because the microphone hit the keyboard and just shut it up.
Oh, my God. Hey, when that kind of stuff happens. Towns does make both. 48-44. Here's CJ with the float game. No good. Tipped in by Muhammad Gay. Muhammad makes it a 2-point game with just 4:30 to go here in the second quarter. Brunson across the half-court line against Dyson Daniels. Screened by OG Anunoby. Brunson, 2 bridges off the Towns. Towns puts it up over Gay. No good. And Dyson Daniels with the rebound. McCollum to Kuminga. He'll back down Jalen Brunson. Kick out to Dyson Daniels. Daniels attacking Towns. Behind the back dribble. The pull-up. The shot is short by Daniels. And Josh Hart with the rebound. Hart comes back the other way. Top of the key to Karl-Anthony Towns. Back to Hart. Bad pass. Stolen away by Muhammad Gay. Gay will hand out to McCollum to Daniels. Back to CJ. Float game. Good. CJ McCollum ties the game at 48 apiece.
Got a good game here, folks.
Atlanta outscored New York 24-18 here in the second quarter. Here's OG with the slam past Jalen Johnson. That's 11 now for OG Anunoby. Pass around McCollum inside. Pass to Kuminga, intercepted by Josh Hart. It's a New York steal. 3:10 to go in the first half. New York possession. Hart hands it off to Jalen Brunson. Brunson picked up by Jonathan Kuminga on the top of the key. Now gets around the screen from Karl-Anthony Towns. Finds it to Towns. Can he score? Yes! He'll dunk it with the one hand for Cats. Excuse me. 52-48 the lead here for New York. 2:45 to go in the first half. Johnson to Daniels. Back to Johnson. The drive and a shooting foul on OG Anunoby. And that's going to send us to a timeout by Atlanta. 52-48 the lead for New York. 2:40 to go in the first half. And Jalen Johnson will have 2 free throws coming out of the timeout. Hey, what's up, QC? Says, go Knicks for Bridges. What's up, QC?
What's up, dude?
What up, man? Excuse me. What's up, Greg? Says Go Hawks. What's up, dude? Hey, your Hawks looking good right now, man. Making a comeback down by 4. And 2 free throws cut up for Jalen Johnson. Added his timeout by you guys to make it a 2-point game. You guys are really holding down Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, I know he just scored that dunk, but Karl-Anthony Towns 1 for 4 tonight. 3 assists, 3 turnovers for Cat. 3. What's up, Kim Atwater? How the heck are you, Kim? Good to see you. Guys, hit that like button. We are 50 likes away from 400 in the first half. Thank y'all so much for joining here tonight. It's been a back and forth game here in the second quarter. Atlanta can make it a 2-point game out of the timeout.
The NFL draft is this Thursday, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think at this point, I don't think we're going to do the NFL draft. I don't care to watch it over NBA playoffs, to be honest. I mean, I'll still think about it a bit, I guess, but I'm leaning towards not doing it and just doing the playoffs.
QC. Always with that Knicks emo, QC. You hate the Hawks, Anna? Who's your team, Anna?
I'm not worn out from the streams, Josh. I've been doing this for years, man. I'm not worn out at all.
Yeah, Cat has not played well tonight, Fly Beyond. 1 for 4 so far for Cat. That dunk we just saw before the timeout was his first field goal of the night.
Josh, do it. I'm sorry, man. I just don't think I'm up for that. I don't think I'm up for the NFL draft over NBA playoffs, to be honest. Like, at all.
This is my 5th stream with you guys. Well, we appreciate you, Divine P. Welcome back, bro.
Thank you, Divine. I know we stream it every single year, but this year, I don't know.
Yeah, Nick, Paige is back in WWE. That's awesome, bro. Heck yeah, man. I'm so happy. Q-Ball says, TSF, y'all better than dudes on TV. We appreciate that, Q-Ball. It's good to see you, dude.
Yes, we're going to be live for the Rockets and Lakers. Yep. That stream's actually supposed to start here in about 6:50, 7 o'clock, and we're not even done with the first half here.
Oh my God, you're holy crap! See, this was on Prime. That game is on ABC, so I don't have to have a gap difference.
Yeah, that game's going to start probably closer to on time, as opposed to like a delay. At least I don't think it's going to be a delay.
The only way they would if the NBA does it themselves. Jalen Johnson will make both free throws. 2-point lead for the Knicks. 2:40 to go in the first half. Here's Jalen Brunson against Jalen Johnson. Hands it off to Towns. Back to Brunson. Picked up here on the left double with the crossover. A step back. The shot good for Jalen Brunson. 21 tonight for Brunson. McCollum comes back the other way for the Hawks. CJ bad pass, stolen away by Josh Hart. Hart would give it out here to Brunson. 3. Missed it this time. Hart with the rebound. And he was out of bounds. Hart was out of bounds when he got the rebound. Atlanta ball, 2:05 to go here in the first half. Am I a Knicks fan, Anna? No, I'm a Warrior fan. I don't care who wins this game. I am not a Knicks fan. 5 turnovers for New York. 2 for Atlanta under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jalen Johnson. Turnaround shot over Hart is short, and the rebound by Towns. He'll feed it to Brunson. Attacks McCollum, floats it up. No, they do call a late foul. They do call a late foul. CJ fouls Jalen Brunson. 2 free throws coming up for JB. Meanwhile, on the other side, Atlanta's in the bonus. This was their 4th team foul. Guys, we're 30 likes away for 400. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hit that like button. Let's go. Brunson, as New York now goes into the bonus, rims out the first free throw. Oof. No good. Obvious choices. That's tough, dude. Second free throw coming up for Jalen Brunson. If you know, you know. He will make 1 out of 2. 55-50 to lead for New York. 1:45 to go here in the second quarter. McCollum, we're bringing it across the half-court line. Down by 5 with a screen by Daniels. CJ, pulls, floats. Yes, sir. CJ McCollum.
17 points now for CJ.
Very efficient 7 of 10 shooting. 70%. Brunson, Towns, another miss and a Jalen Johnson rebound. Wow. Hands it off to McCollum. Picked up by OG Anunoby, top of the key. Screen by Okongwu. Bad pass. Towns with the steal. Good job by Towns. And then he throws it right back to McCollum. Kicks it up court for Alexander Walker. Blocked by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns with the defense in those last 2 possessions. Brunson off here to Hart. Back to Brunson at the center court logo. Top of the key against CJ McCollum. Under a minute to go here in regulation. Brunson attacking McCollum. Going down the lane. Stripped by CJ. Ball's on the floor. It's picked up by Dyson Daniels. Looked like Okongwu made her hurt his ankle the other way. And then OG knocks the ball off of Daniels' leg out of bounds. Sloppy basketball here to end this first half. 55-52, New York in the lead with 28 seconds to go. Josh Hart slowly bringing it across the half-court line. 6 turnovers for New York, 4 for Atlanta. Hart spins against McCollum, fades it up, rims it out. Towns can't get the put back, gets it back again, and Towns is going to draw a shooting foul. That's Okongwu on the shooting foul with 8 seconds to go in the first half. Karl-Anthony Towns to the line for 2 shots. But man, Towns 1 for 6 here in the first half. And a matchup he should absolutely dominate. Absolutely dominate. First to 2 for Towns. Only has 2 points. First one up, first and good for Karl-Anthony Towns. 56-52 lead. Second free throw for Towns. As they're up by 4. To make it 5. He does. 57-52 New York. 8 seconds to go. Inbounds. Up top for Daniels. 5. 4. Handoff Johnson. 3. 2. Jalen spins. Kick out Okongwu for 3. Got it at the buzzer.
Buzzer beater by Okongwu. Makes it a 2-point game at halftime. 57-55. New York up by 2. What a shot by Okongwu. 4 for 5 tonight from Okongwu. 12 points. What a game. What a half, man. New York outscored Atlanta 30-24 in that first quarter, and then Atlanta turned around and outscored New York 31-27 in the second period. This is a good game. Thank you all for being here. Hit that thumbs up on the live stream. We are at halftime. I'm going to go over the halftime box score here in a second, but what a game.
A lot of fun, man. First quarter dominated by the Knicks. Second quarter dominated here by the Atlanta Hawks.
All right, now let's go over the halftime box score. Hold on. Let me make sure everything is set here, and it's not, so let me put that up.
Appreciate the kind words, Hollywood. Boom. We appreciate you, bro. Is Katie injured? Yes. No Kevin Durant tonight in that Laker game.
All right, let's do it. Let's go over the halftime box score, and we'll start off with the shooting percentages for both teams in that first half. Knicks shot 49% from the field. They shot 46% from downtown with 6 made threes. Atlanta, well, they shot 45% from the field, 50% from 3 with 8 made splashes. The turnovers. New York has 6 turnovers in that first half with 7 points scored by Atlanta off those turnovers. Atlanta has 4 turnovers, and they gave up 5 points to New York the other way. The rebound battle, just as I figured, is being won by New York, 27-18 here in this first half. And that includes 5 offensive rebounds, which led to 7 second chance points. And for Atlanta, they had how many offensive rebounds? 3. That led to only 2 second chance points. Now, the points in the paint, New York's winning that 26-20, and the fast break points are being tied here at the half, 8 apiece with the fast break points. Now we go over to the individual box score, and we'll check out Atlanta's box score first. And let's take a look at their starting lineup. Their leading scorer is C.J. McCollum, the veteran, with 17 points on 70% shooting, 3 for 4 from downtown with 1 rebound and 1 block with 2 turnovers. 12 points for Okongwu, shooting 4 for 5 from the field, 2 for 3 from downtown with 2 rebounds and an assist. Jalen Johnson, 10 points from him in that first half on 3 for 8 shooting with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has 7 points himself on 2 for 7 shooting, so not a great shooting night in that first half, but he does have 4 assists and 1 block. Dyson Daniels, 4 points on 2 for 5 shooting with 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals for Dyson Daniels. Off the bench, only 5 points off the bench for Atlanta, 3 coming from Kuminga and 2 from Muhammad Gay. Now let's head down to New York. The leading scorer for this game is Jalen Brunson, 22 points on 9 for 15 shooting, 3 for 4 from downtown, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. 11 points for OG Anunoby in the starting lineup on 50% shooting. 5 rebounds to go with those 11 points for OG. Karl-Anthony Towns is struggling from the field. 1 for 6 from the field with 6 points, 4 of which came from the free throw line. He's got 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, but 4 turnovers for Karl-Anthony Towns. So he needs to get his rhythm going. He's only made 1 field goal out of 6 attempts. Mikal Bridges has 7 points here in this first half on 3 for 4 shooting with 2 rebounds and 1 turnover. Josh Hart, 4 points on 50% shooting. Hart has also 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal to go with his 4 points. And then off the bench, we have 7 points from the Knicks, 4 from Kuya Clarkson, and 3 from Landry Shamet. So 7 points off the bench for New York and 5 off the bench from Atlanta. And let's look at those team assists here. In that first half, it is 13 for the Hawks and 10 assists for the New York Knicks. And folks, that's your halftime box score. Through 2 quarters, New York leads it by just 2 points, 57-55. And we're 12 blocks away from 400, so thank you guys. KD is out. Yes, KD is out for that game. They just ruled him out for the Rockets and Lakers later on tonight. Game number 1 in LA, and we will be live for that game later on tonight. LeBron and friends once again. Well, let's see if LeBron James, Luke Kennard, Jake LaRavia, DeAndre Ayton, let's see if those guys can come together and maybe steal the first game with KD being out. Now, they still have Amen Thompson. They got Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Sengun still out there. So it's not a give me now for LA. They're depleted as well. So we'll see what happens. Sports Critic says, let's go Knicks. 2-point lead right here. 2-point lead. The next game, Lakers and Rockets, is going to be on Amazon. No, it's going to be on ABC. It's going to be on ABC. All these previous games have been on Prime today, but not Lakers and Rockets. That will be on ABC. Sports critic, you hate the Hawks? You hate them again? You hate this team? What's up, Kip Kip? How you doing?
What's up, Kip? What's up, dude?
Hi, Jinx. What's up, dude?
Yeah, it sucks. I'm talking about Durant being out, man. That really does suck. Got Burger King, Kip. Interesting. Yo, the Hawks are losing. Yes, they are. It's been a good game, though. Hawks won the second quarter by 4 points. Hawks won the second quarter by 4 points.
Do you think Walker gets 21 points tonight? He's at 7, so he's on pace for 14. If he gets hot in the second half, finally, I mean, he could. He could. But I was thinking about 20 points from him, so it's possible. It's possible.
I keep doing that. What's up, Teresa from Nashville? Hey, what's up from Tennessee? How's it going? Seems like Brunson needs some more help. It's just Brunson and OG Anunoby at this point, man. Karl-Anthony Towns is literally a non-factor. Non-factor.
Injuries do suck, Kim. They absolutely suck. And it was terrible to see that happen to anybody. And for the Lakers, right before the season comes to a close, they lose Luka and Austin Reeves. Like, that's terrible. That's awful. Mikal Bridges not worth those picks.
They did give up a lot for Mikal Bridges, man. And he has shown time after time again to be disappearing in the playoffs over the last couple of years as a New York Knick. But they wanted to go all in, and they did that for Mikal Bridges. I don't blame them. I'm not hating on them for trading all those picks for him. I'm not. What's up, Iron from Arizona? Hello, hello, hello. What's up, man? All right, cool. If they had those picks, they would have Giannis by now. It's true, AD. Now, here's the deal, though. Now that we're going to the offseason, New York will get a few first-round picks back, and they'll be able to go out and trade for Giannis anyways. The only way they were to get him is here in the offseason. That's it. I think the Hawks win this game. We'll see. It's a close one here. It is a very close one here at halftime. After that 3 by Okongwu at the buzzer at halftime made it a 2-point game. You don't have that many picks for Bridges. Again, they could have traded multiple people are saying that. We'll see. This is a big offseason in terms of where's Kawhi going to go? Where's Giannis going to go? Where is LeBron staying in LA? But they usually have the picks to give up for him. Now that we're in the offseason, or we're going to be in the offseason coming up, New York will have the ability to trade for Giannis. What's up, Jacob? Congrats to your Cavs on winning. What a dominant second half, man. What a dominant second half. What's up, everybody? What's up, Chris Walker? Hey, you ready for the second half, man? We just hit 400 likes. Hey, we just hit 400 likes. Thank y'all so much. We do appreciate the support. It's been a fun first half. Should be a great second half. We're moments away from starting the second half. Mr. Lotus says, Rocha, I think you are going to keep Kerr. We'll see. That's my thinking, too. I know we've had all this goo-goo gaga from him, Draymond, and Steph. I do think we're also going to keep him, but I hope we don't. And based off of the emotions we've seen in the press conference, I think there's a more of a possibility that we won't keep him than we will keep him. I'm still leaning towards us keeping him. I don't want him, but I do think we keep him. But I don't know, man. I'm hoping we don't. We need a fresh breath of air when it comes to the Warriors. When it comes to the front office, when it comes to the coaching, we need a fresh breath of air, man. I thought Bridges was going to be a big player years ago, but now he's just mid. He was incredible. He was the big reason why the Phoenix Suns even went to the NBA Finals back in 2021. A big reason why. Him and Cam Johnson, those two were great together. And then they ship him off to Brooklyn. Now, he was great in Brooklyn. He was fantastic. There's a reason why they gave up 4 first-round picks, New York. He was brilliant in Brooklyn. But he's kind of New York, behind Towns, behind Brunson. Just hasn't looked the same. Has not looked the same at all. Durant is out. Yes, Kevin Durant is out tonight. Guys, we will be live for the Lakers and Rockets game. Here's the link. Guys, want to hit that like button? There's the link to that Lakers and Rockets game. There is no Kevin Durant tonight. He is out due to a right knee contusion. And you know it's bad when he has to miss a playoff game. So it's not like it's the regular season. Oh, he's just sitting out. It's a postseason game. That means it's not bad. LeBron is better than KD? Not right now. I think KD is better. Lakers don't have anything worth trading for Giannis. They don't. They don't. I don't see the Lakers making a play at Giannis. I think they're gonna just keep Luka, keep Reeves, let LeBron go, and just build around those two, man. Just build around those two. Giannis doesn't want to go to LA either. Didn't did I see something on Twitter that said Giannis doesn't like LA, like the city of LA or something? Or was that false? 8 assists for the Knicks. Brown stinks for not using Kolik and Alvarado. Well, why now you guys need more scoring than defense? So I'm not shocked about him not using Alvarado. He can nail a 3 once in a while. He's more good for his defense. Zayden says, as a Laker fan, I don't want him. You don't want Giannis, okay? He did say that. No, he said that. He said it was fake or something. Yeah, I saw that, Goodman. I saw that. He wants to go to New York or Miami. Well, I know he wants to go to New York because I believe they're the only or one of the only airports that fly directly from the States to Greece, where his family is staying. Now, Miami, I can understand that. It's freaking Miami, man. Who wouldn't want to go to Miami? All right, ladies and gentlemen, second half is about to begin. We have a 2-point game. Hit that sub button if you haven't. We'll be live all postseason long. We got Lakers and Rockets up next here tonight. So hit that sub button as we send this game here to the second half. No Luka, no Reeves. Why do y'all think they can win? They could. They very well could win tonight. Without Kevin Durant, that's your leading scorer. You're going to miss about 26 to 28 points per game right there, man. Yeah, Katie is out. Hijinks. He's out with a right knee contusion. Yeah, no KD tonight. That sucks. All right, here we go. Atlanta with the ball to start the second half. They'll be on the left side of the court. The Knicks on the right side of the court. Here's Dyson Daniels against Karl-Anthony Towns. 48% shooting for New York in that first half, 47% for Atlanta. Handoff, McCollum attacking Brunson, step back jump shot. It's an offensive foul on CJ McCollum. Offensive foul on CJ McCollum, and Brunson's hurt. Did he get hit in the no-no square? They actually call it a travel by CJ as he tried to step back. What happened to Brunson? Oh, McCollum did kick him in the tenders. Ouch. Yeah, McCollum went up for the shot, stuck out his leg, and kicked him right in the no-no square. Right in the no-no square. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So we're going to get a review here for a potential flagrant by CJ McCollum. Again, he went up for the shot. Oh, that hurts. That freaking hurts. Kick Brunson right in the no-no area. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So, again, they're going to review this. Tenderize? Oof. Yeah, that hurts, man. Anybody else screaming a little bit? Yeah, that hurts. Brother. He pulled a Draymond, boy. CLO8. He got the Draymond special. Okay. Was it on purpose? No. Nah, CJ went up for the step back jump shot and his knee just happened to frill out and hit Brunson. Now, it could be called a flagrant. It could be called technical because he did get hit squared in the nuts. But we'll see. Draymond did it on purpose? Nah, Draymond never did it on purpose. Never. It is a technical foul on CJ McCollum. It is a technical foul. Since it was after the travel was already called, it is going to be a technical foul on CJ McCollum as he kicked Brunson in the place you do not want to be kicked. I mean, to be fair, you don't want to be kicked anywhere, but specifically, you don't want to be kicked there. He did the a leg kick out, which he is allowed to do. Oh, not if you go into the defender. So technical foul coming up here. Technical free throw coming up for Karl-Anthony Towns with 11:40 to go. And the third quarter is 57-55 lead for New York. Towns up. Good. 58-55. Brunson's still feeling that, man. Still feeling that. All right, Towns. We're inbounds. And it'll be Josh Hart to bring it up court. Yeah, he's still hurting off of that, Goodman. Oof. Hart will bounce it to Towns on the right elbow. 10 to shoot, 11:25 to go in the third quarter. Towns attacks a Okongwu. Pulls it up, no good, and Okongwu with the rebound. He'll give it off to Daniels. On the right elbow against Brunson, kick up top. It's a Okongwu three again. Okongwu another one, and he ties it up at 58 apiece. He would tie it up at 58 apiece. 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Brunson will hand it up court here to Josh Hart. Having a left elbow, give it off to Jalen Brunson. Bounce past the Towns. Jump shot, yes, for Karl-Anthony Towns. 61-58. Towns only his second field goal of the night. He's 2 for 8 for 10 points now. Daniels floats it up over Hart, too short. Not the rapper, too short. Rebounded by Hart. Kicks it out. OG3. OG Anunoby from downtown and lead back up to 6 for the New York Knicks. Okongwu will give it off here to Jalen Johnson. Johnson pump fakes off to CJ McCollum. Back to Jalen Johnson. Out to Okongwu for the shoot. Attacking Towns. Okongwu stripped by Towns. Stolen away by Jalen Brunson. Jalen down the lane. Draws a shooting foul on Alexander Walker. And Nikhil wants him to challenge. We'll see if they do. Yeah, no Kevin Durant tonight, Angel. See, that should be a really good game. That sucks that he's out, man. It is a challenge. It's a challenge by the Atlanta Hawks. Call on the floor was a shooting foul on Alexander Walker, and they will challenge the Atlanta Hawks. So timeout on the floor, 9:57 to go here in the third quarter. All right, I'll be right back.
It's a commercial break. Timeout. Challenge by the Hawks. See what they call. It's 64-58, New York. Yeah. What do I think the next move is for the Warriors? I hope Steve Kerr steps away. I think it's time. He needs to be done as head coach. They need to fire Dunleavy. They got to get a new front office in there, and they got to make as many moves as possible for Steph Curry to try to somewhat contend in the Western Conference, to become a playoff seed in his 38th going into 39 year of age for Curry next season. But I don't really have the confidence in the Warriors to do so. It was a terrible offseason last year. They don't have years to waste with Curry, and they absolutely wasted this year with incompetence. I see people talk about the injuries and stuff like that. No, sir. No. That shit sucked to see Jimmy Butler go down, but don't act like the injuries were the reason why the season was a wash. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Would the Warriors consider trading Curry? I think they should. If they can't put a good enough team around him, free him up to somewhere else. Now that's not going to happen, but no.
I don't think the Warriors are going to even think about trading Steph, to be honest.
Yeah.
If they don't put anybody around him, I wish they would, but they're not going to. He already said he's willing to sign an extension this offseason.
So hopefully they do right by Curry.
Hope, man. Please, I freaking hope, man. Now, the only thing that sucks when Josh says right by Curry, that probably means Steve Kerr staying. So if Steph wants him to stay, he's going to stay, unfortunately.
I wouldn't ask him.
Yeah, say it. I would just be like, screw it. We're firing you, or we're letting you go anyways.
I mean, it's probably not going to be up to the organization. It's probably going to be up to Steve Kerr. It's going to be his choice.
He says no. Call is overturned, guys. It's not a foul. It is out of bounds off of Jalen Brunson. So it's a Lander possession. And it's a layup good by C.J. McCollum.
4-point game.
So 9:34 to go here in the third quarter. 19 points now for C.J. Brunson picked up by Daniels here on the top of the key. Hands it out to Towns. Towns fakes the layup. Now goes inside, and he's fouled by Jalen Johnson. Johnson got a little bit of a kick there by Towns as well. 9:22 to go in the third. Towns to the line for two. Why ain't Jalen Johnson shooting tonight, says Kyle?
He's
3 for 8.
He's not shooting well.
Yeah. 3 for 8 so far for Jalen Johnson tonight. They've been playing really good defense on him, man. Towns. First one up and good. 65-60 lead for the New York Knicks.
Towns is somebody else who needs to get going offensively. He's 2 for 8 shooting from the field. That's not good.
It was just Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby mostly in that first half that got the job done. 9:22 to go in the third. Towns, second one, yes. 66-60 New York, 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Lights are too bright for Jalen Johnson tonight. What is this? His first playoff game. This is his first career playoff game tonight. McCollum picked up by Brunson. Screen. McCollum to Jalen Johnson. Found on the floor by Jalen Brunson.
My God, these whistles.
Oh, the whistles the last couple of days. 66-60. New York leads at 9:08 to go on the inbounds for Jalen Johnson.
This game is also running late. That Laker game is going to bleed in.
Big time. Johnson falls down. Stolen away by Brunson. The throw up court. And it's a Josh Hart slam. An 8-point lead as the New York Knicks on a 10-2 run in the last 2 minutes. Okongwu off to Johnson. Picked up by Hart. Jalen kicks out to Dyson. To McCollum. 3-ball again, CJ.
Now, that's a guy who's been shooting well. Him and Brunson are on fire tonight. McCollum's 9 for 12.
22 points. Brunson will throw it off the foot of Okongwu out of bounds.
You can tell CJ McCollum's been in a playoff game or two.
CJ McCollum once made the conference finals with the Blazers. Obviously with Damian Lillard. Inbounds for Brunson. Hands it off to Josh Hart. Hart against McCollum. Finds Brunson cutting. And it's off for Jalen Brunson on his knee. And he doesn't think so.
He wants a challenge. You better not challenge.
I think they overturned it.
Okay.
Yeah. 8:25 to go. 10 to inbounds here for New York. Where's Kuminga on the bench right now?
Yeah, he doesn't start.
Nope. And I don't blame him for not starting him, to be honest.
Yeah, what would you start him over? Nobody.
That guy. Nope. Nobody.
He wouldn't even start for the Utah Jazz.
He wasn't even starting for the Golden State Warriors.
And then we're going to get a foul here by Dyson Daniels.
8:17 to go in the third quarter. 5-point lead here for New York. What's up, Cyril? What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
New York, the inbounds once again. A lot of inbounds for New York in the second half. Brunson head up to Hart, picked up by C.J. McCollum. Hart floats it up, too strong. Okongwu with the rebound. Out at 8:08 to go in the third quarter. Daniels out to Okongwu, back to Daniels on the right elbow. Ties it out to Alexander Walker. The step back jump shot is short. Long rebound tipped out by Okongwu to Johnson. Feeds it back to CJ. Picked up by Brunson with 8 to shoot. McCollum crosses. Pulls. 3. He wanted a foul. He missed it. And OG the rebound. 7:40 to go in the third. 68-63 lead for New York. And McCollum will foul OG Anunoby. See, they say that's a shooting foul. Cyro, yes, Katie is unfortunately out for tonight's game 1. Yes. That sucks, man. Damn, Brunson hacked CJ. There was no call on that 3 attempt, Daryl. OG Anunoby limping a little bit to the Knicks bench. As Landry Shamet would check in for New York, OG would take a seat right on the edge of the bench. He'll be checked out by the trainers. Did he go knee to knee with McCollum? Yeah, he unfortunately did go knee to knee with McCollum. Accidental. 7:39 to go on the inbounds for New York. 3 fouls now for Atlanta, 1 for New York. It's Towns off to Brunson, picked up by Dyson Daniels. A spin move. A pull-up 2. No foul, and Johnson with the rebound for Atlanta. Quickly the other way goes Jalen Johnson. Coast to coast. Layup is missed. Towns the rebound.
That's the 5th rebound for Towns.
Now Jalen Johnson, 3 for 9. Shaman pull up 3. Nope. Okongwu with the rebound.
Chase, we do have a merch shop. The link is in the description. We have some hats, hoodies. We got t-shirts.
Hard with the strip of Jalen Johnson.
That's cookies.
Finds it to Brunson on the left elbow. Backs down Dyson Daniels looking for a pass or a screen. He'll get a screen. Matched up against Alexander Walker, the Hart. On the right elbow, 8 to shoot for Josh Hart. Off the Bridges. Attacking Daniel. Fading it up and scoring.
That was a tough bucket right there.
70-63 lead for New York. 6:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Okongwu on the right elbow. Hand off here to Alexander Walker. Deep 3 is missed. And a rebound by Towns once again.
Towns is starting to rebound.
Trying to have a little bit of an impact in this game. Brunson flow game 2 strong. Jalen Johnson the rebound. Alexander Walker lost the ball out of bounds. That's an Atlanta turnover. He wanted a challenge. He thought he got fouled by Jalen Brunson. Knicks are pulling away. Well, it's only a 7-point game. Yeah, I like that call. Hart definitely knocked out a bounce off of Jalen Johnson. 6:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Hart slowly up to the right side of the court. We'll dump it off here to Towns, who hands it back to Josh Hart. Johnson on the pickup. Hart spins. Bounces it to Towns, top of the key against Okongwu. He goes inside, and he missed the layup again. Hart's there for the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of Okongwu. Still New York basketball. Josh is actually hurting the Hawks by not taking open shots. Would like to see him being more aggressive, but when he's not making his shots, he's going to try to get other people involved. 14 to shoot. And here comes Muhammad Gay back into the game as he checks in for Okongwu. Towns would check out. Anunoby back in. Robinson in for Landry Shamet. So on the floor, it's Jalen Johnson, Alexander Walker, Dyson Daniels, Muhammad Gay, and Gabe Vincent. New York's got OG, Hart, Bridges, Brunson, and Robinson. And right away on the inbounds, another foul by Atlanta.
Jesus Christ.
Gay picks up the personal foul. That's the 4th team foul already here for the Atlanta Hawks. Wow. One more, New York will go into bonus for the rest of the period. Brunson throws it into OG. And another foul in Atlanta. Oh my God. My goodness, man. It's Muhammad Gay fouling Mitchell Robinson. Muhammad Gay fouling Mitchell Robinson. And everybody is on their feet for these Robinson free throws. I think that was an intentional foul by Muhammad Gay. First free throw, no good for Mitchell Robinson.
How much do I have in the Hawks? I don't have the Hawks. I have the Knicks winning.
Both of us with the Knicks winning here tonight. Mitchell Robinson, 51% free throw shooting on the season. Ouch. Can he make the second one? Robinson will make the second one, and everybody loves it here at the Garden. 71-63. New York up by 8 with 5:35 to go to third. Still by Mikal Bridges. And Bridges with ducats. New York back up by 10 with 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Alexander Walker, kick out, Gay, 3, no. Daniels, the offensive board. He kicks it back out to Alexander Walker. Walker got it deflected by Bridges, picked it back up, attacks Robinson down the baseline, bounces into Daniels, kick out, Jalen Johnson, shot clock expires.
My goodness.
This is a 3. Vincent the rebound, back to Jalen Johnson, who finally lays it up and in.
There you go.
73-65 New York, 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. They're going to keep intentionally fouling Mitchell Robinson. They're going to keep intentionally fouling Mitchell Robinson here.
Make him pay.
He made 1 out of 2 last time. It's Mohamed Gay with the foul again. Knicks won the third by 2. I win 500. Well, good luck, Lewis. Good luck, bro. Guys, we're 30 likes away from 500. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 500 likes. Robinson misses the first free throw once again. Let's go. Let's send that over here. Second free throw by Mitchell Robinson. Is no good. He missed Bo Kuminga with the rebound. And then they intentionally fouled Jonathan Kuminga. My God, man. Jesus. A lot of intentional fouls here. Third foul of the quarter. They did that to get Mitchell Robinson out of the game. They did that to get Robinson out of the game. All right, let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live now for the Lakers and Rockets as well, presented by PrizePicks.
And if this game goes a little bit too long and it's looking like it is, then just go ahead and start up that Laker game, Roach.
Okay. Here's Jalen Johnson, women in the float game.
Thank you for the sub, PRN ban. 73-67. It's a 6-point game here for the New York Knicks.
I'll have the possession. It's Bridges. Oh, I thought he got fouled by Daniels for a second, but he'll give it off to OG. Now to Jalen Brunson on the left elbow. Brunson backs down Gabe Vincent. He will fade it up. Brunson will miss, and a rebound by Daniels. Here's Daniels the other way as he hands it off here to Jonathan Kuminga. Joku with the crossover against Jalen Brunson. Kicks it off to Okongwu. Hands it inside for Johnson. Jalen Johnson misses the layup. 5 for the rebound. It's on the floor, and it's a loose ball foul on Tyson Daniels. I was going to send Jalen Brunson for 2 free throws because they're in the bonus.
What's up, Jerry? What's up, AJ? Metal Beetle, J-Dog, Jason Northcutt, Wesley Adams, Sarcasm, Khaled. What's up, guys? Go-Go. ¿Cómo estás? Lee, 129. We're still here with this Knicks and Hawks game that's absolutely dragging.
A lot of whistles and fouls here in this third quarter. A lot.
MVP Jazz breaking out for Jalen Brunson as he's at the line, shooting 2 free throws. Thank you, Colton, for the sub.
Thank you. First one up and good for Brunson. Here comes Towns and Miles McBride back into the game.
So Nathaniel Brooks, how you doing? It's 74-67. New York Knicks are up right now.
I'll have one more free throw coming up here for Jalen Brunson. Three hours for a basketball game is ridiculous, this bad man, Bruce Wayne.
And the scheduling for these games are absolutely atrocious. 2.5 hour blocks for these games that are lasting like 3 hours.
Not ideal at all. As Brunson makes both 75-67. 3:43 to go on the floor for the Hawks. Okongwu.
And the thing is, we're not having a whole lot of timeouts here in this quarter.
No,
it's just a lot of stoppages.
Nikhil down the lane. Good for Alexander Walker.
69-75, 6-point lead for the New York Knicks. 3:28 remaining in the third quarter. Brunson brings up the ball with Shemet, McBride, Hart, and Towns.
Brunson attacks, and he is fouled again.
Free throws coming up. They're in the bonus. Gabe Vincent, former Laker, with that foul, and he came away kind of limping himself a little bit.
Jeez, man. Yeah, Doug, it's still only the third quarter. Yes, it is, man.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
My God, man.
And that was definitely a foul by Gabe Vincent. By the way, no Kevin Durant for the Laker game. No Kevin Durant. They ruled him out. He is out for tonight.
Yeah, right knee contusion for Kevin Durant.
Can we get these free throws? Come on. My God. They're slow to get everything going.
Brunson makes the first 76-69. Nice. You got the Knicks winning the title this year, Notre Dame fan? Haven't won a title since the 70s. They were close last year, one game away from the NBA Finals.
Here's Brunson. Second free throw.
Up and good, 77-69, New York with 3:18 to go in the third quarter.
Kendrick says he wants Kuminga to start because he's the only one with championship pedigree. Where did that pedigree go?
Hey, it's non-existent.
We have another foul here, this time from McBride.
Surprisingly, that's only the 13th foul in New York. Feels like more. Vincent, we're out inbounded to Alexander Walker. Gets a screen by Gay. Walker attacks, pulls up for two, no good, and Gay with the offensive rebound. Second chance, Jalen Johnson with the dunk.
There you go, Jalen. There you go. 6-point game. Under 3 minutes to go. Knicks have the ball, 77-71. With Towns, Hart, Brunson, Shemet, and McBride on the floor.
Brunson finds Town, top of the key against Walker. Kick out, three balls, Shemet, no good, and Gabe Vincent with the rebound, and a loose ball foul on Miles McBride.
And we're going to get a timeout here by the New York Knicks. I think this is their first time out of the quarter. 2:40 to go here in the third. Well, Knicks leading by 6 here. They're outscoring Atlanta 20-16 in the third quarter, in a quarter that's really dragging here in New York with all the intentional fouls, with the stoppages, reviews, and everything like that. So if that Laker game starts up here pretty soon, then just we'll end the call and just start up that Laker game. I'll finish this Knicks game, and then I'll join you for the Laker game.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. But tonight's stream was presented by PrizePicks here for the Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks. Go download the PrizePicks app or sign up on desktop. Use that promo code when you do sign up to take advantage of their current promotion, which is play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups. And we had a 3-legger here for this Knicks and Hawks game. And here's what we had. We had Dyson Daniels for more than 8.5 rebounds plus assists. How is that looking?
He has 13. He hit.
We have Jalen Brunson for more than 7.5 assists. How's that looking?
He's got 9. He's good.
He's got 9?
Yeah.
Okay. And for Karl-Anthony Towns, we took him for more than 14.5 points, and he's currently at 12 points. So we need 3 more from Towns, and we hit our entry here on PrizePicks. You could also tell our slips by following us on PrizePicks at the Sports Fury.
So Go check us out, guys. We've been on fire here this postseason so far. At least we got in a more aggressive big bodega over the last quarter and a half.
Now, for the Los Angeles Lakers, while we're in a commercial break, the Lakers and Rockets is also presented by PrizePicks. Let's go over our entry for PrizePicks, because when you sign up on PrizePicks, you get $50 instantly when you in your lineups when you play $5. Sign up, use that promo code HMA. Here's our entry for the night for the Lakers and the Rockets. Game number 1.
All right, guys. Tonight we got Amin Thompson for more than 3.5 assists.
3.5 assists, more than 3.5 for Amin Thompson. Okay.
More than 4.5 rebounds for LeBron James.
LeBron James, more than 4.5 rebounds. Okay, I like it.
And then more than 3.5 rebounds plus assists for Reed Shepherd.
For Reed Shepherd. He's going to have to step up big tonight, man. There's no Kevin Durant for the Houston Rockets tonight. So it's a 3-legger right there over on the Lakers and Rockets side of things. So if you want to tell us, once again, you have some time, sign up on PrizePicks. Use that promo code HMA. Play 5, get $50 instantly when you sign up using that promo code.
Let's go, man.
We'll leave that up here for a little bit just in case anybody wants to tell us. Now, back over here on the Knicks side of things, Knicks and Hawks, we are in a timeout commercial break made by the New York Knicks. They're up by 6 points, 77-71, with 2:40 to go in the third quarter.
And a lot of fouling, a lot of back and forth here in this third quarter, a long third quarter.
A lot of celebrities here in New York. I saw former Knicks like Patrick Ewing. I see Starks in there. I see some actors in the house. Fat Joe's in there.
Also to see them come out and support the New York Knicks. Gabe Vincent, crossover, 3-ball, no good, out of bounds to New York. 2:28 to go in the third quarter, 6-point lead here for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson with Karl-Anthony Towns, Miles McBride, Josh Hart, and OG Anunoby. On the right side of the court, Towns, bad pass. It's a turnover intended for Brunson, out of bounds.
It's a bad pass turnover. It's going to be Atlanta Hawks basketball. And on the floor for Atlanta, it's Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jonathan Kuminga is back out there, Mohamed Gay, and Gabe Vincent. Kuminga is 1 for 4. Here's the drive by Nah. He's blocked at the rim by Karl-Anthony Towns into the hands of Josh Hart. Up by 6. Hart dashing up the court. Layup is good.
Turning defense in the offense right there for New York. Now back up by 8.
Both teams are in the bonus. Under 2 minutes remaining. Here goes a pass to Jalen Johnson here on the left elbow. Pull up off the window. Bank shot for Jalen Johnson. Now he's at 16 points. Josh Hart looking a little shaken up here.
My goodness, a lot of people being shaken up in this game.
It's a physical game. It's a physical playoff series game right here. Karl-Anthony Towns wants it on the left elbow outside, picked up by Mohamed Gay. He'll put the ball on the floor in the left short corner. Help defense with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Pass back out to Brunson. Backing down, Nah. He'll spin to his left on the baseline. Ball's knocked loose. Mohamed Gay dives for it, and he's got the steal. It's Hawks basketball down by 6.
Alexander-Walker out to Jalen Johnson. And a foul off ball by Towns.
Karl-Anthony Towns commits the foul. That's going to be his third, I believe.
Wow.
Should be his third foul.
And it is his third foul.
Thank God for hitting that like button. We're a few away from 500 here on the Knicks stream. And for on the Lakers stream, 24 likes away from 100 on the Lakers stream. Thank you, guys. Do my predictions change for the Laker game? No. Nope.
Same.
Because KD being out, does that change my predictions? No.
First one good for Gay. 79-74 lead for New York. Danny says Gabe with the cardio again. Cardio Gabe. Mohamed Gabe. Second free throw coming up to make it a 4-point game. And he does not. It's an OG Anunoby rebound. What was that by Towns? He's like holding his midsection.
He's over dramatic.
He's got the ball. He's got it against Gay. Town spins, goes inside. He'll draw a shooting foul.
All right, 2 shots coming up here for the big bodega.
He can make it 14 points if he makes both free throws for him
Was that
tonight.
about was that a Mon Shumpert that was rooting him on? I think that was a Mon
Think that-
Shumpert there in the crowd, getting really loud as Towns goes to the line for 2 shots. Mohamed Gay picked up that foul. He's got 5 now, Mohamed Gay.
Ooh.
One more, he's gone. Karl-Anthony Towns will tee up the first free throw. That is up, and that is good for Cat. 80-74, 6-point lead for New York with 54 seconds to go. Mohamed Gay's going to have to check out. So does Gabe Vincent. Checking in will be Okongwu and CJ McCollum. McCollum has been on fire tonight. 22 points on 9 for 13 shooting. The veteran is coming through, leading these young guys. And for Okongwu, he's checking in with 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists on 5 for 7 shooting.
Couple of threes tonight, including a buzzer beater at the half for Okongwu.
At some point, can we shoot this second free throw? My God, why is everything being done so slowly in this third quarter? Finally, he knocks down the second free throw. It's a 7-point lead for New York, 81-74 with under 50 seconds to go. McCollum brings it up for the Hawks.
McCollum, step back three, no good this time. Kaminga fights for the rebound. Back out, McCollum misses again. Brunson with it. All the way cross court, wide open dunk for Anunoby.
OG Anunoby with a leak out. Brunson finds him. 83-74, 9-point lead for the Knicks. And the crowd outside is ecstatic with it.
Gotta love it. Once again, a nice rebound. McCollum, kick it around. It's in the hands of Jalen Johnson from Alexander Walker. Fade away over McBride. No good. Hart with the rebound.
Hart will let Jalen Brunson bring up the ball. Brunson out there with Hart, Towns, OG, and McBride. The crowd rising on their feet for these last 10 seconds of the quarter. No shot clock. Everyone's on their feet here. Nikhil picking up Brunson. He'll blow right by him. Drives inside. Stops on a dime. Floater up. Won't go. Rebound to Jalen Johnson. And the last second heave is up. That's no good. Third quarter in the books.
It is 83-74 New York after 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold up them 4s and put the 4s in the chat because we are going to what we call the clutch quarter because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And we have a 9-point lead for New York. Who finishes out? Who's going to take game 1? So hit that like button. Thank you guys for over 500 likes as we go to the clutch quarter here in the New York stream.
And for the Lakers, later on tonight, we're going to be live for that. That game should be happening here in about maybe 25 to 30 minutes, something like that. We'll see if they actually start the game here on time. But Lakers and Rockets, game number 1, will be live for that. That stream has already started. And if that game starts to happen, Rocha will be calling the plays there, and I'll join him as soon as this Knicks game is over. And for the Lakers and Rockets game number 1, there is no Kevin Durant. He is out. They ruled him out. They put him through some practices and warm-ups. He couldn't go.
Yeah, that sucks, man. He's out with what they're calling a right knee contusion today for Kevin Durant. But that gives the Lakers a better opportunity. They're trying to steal, and I do say steal because they're underdogs here at home for game 1. They are 2.5-point underdogs for this Lakers and Rockets game. Yeah, unfortunately, Pierre Katie is out. What's up, Hey Swerve? Dropping those LeBron James, King James emotes in the Lakers stream. Fatsuzo says the GOAT would drop 21, 7, and 6. LeBron's going to need that type of stat line. He's going to need be towards double-double and triple-double. The Lakers are going to have any shot in this series against the Rockets. Hawks are about to come back to Soroku. What's up, Soroku? Or they're down by 9. Seen a lot of great clutch quarters here in the postseason so far, man. Let's see if we get another one. I just follow y'all. Rocks are going to win, hopefully. Hey, Cameron, we appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much for subbing, bro. Appreciate it. I need Bridges for 4, Towns for 2. Yeah, we need one more point from Towns. That's it. All we need is one more point for Towns, and we hit our lineup. G Booker, thank you so much for subscribing, Bo. Appreciate it, G Booker. Okay, man.
All right, let's go over game time predictions for the Lakers and the Rockets. Let's do that.
Okay. Coming to tonight's game, Houston Rockets favored by 2.5 points on the road, even without Kevin Durant.
All right, so who do you got winning?
For me, I'm going to go the Houston Rockets on the road to take game 1, even without KD.
All right, I'm taking the Los Angeles Lakers to win.
The upset for Josh here at home for LA.
This is a good advantage right here for the Los Angeles. Well, it's an opportunity for the Los Angeles Lakers. Let me get them to win. Now, MVP, who do you got? Let's go quick. Come on.
Min Thompson.
Give me LeBron James for MVP. X Factor. Let me get Luke Kennard.
Give me Reed Shepard.
And for the first score, give me LeBron James.
I'm going to go Sengun.
My first 3, give me Jabari Smith Jr.
Me is LeBron James.
And for my first dunk, give me DeAndre Ayton.
I'm going to go Min Thompson.
And I'll take the over. And that's our game time predictions here, folks, for the Rockets and Lakers. Now, to start the fourth quarter, it's going to be a offensive foul by Deuce McBride to start the clutch quarter for the New York Knicks.
All right. Atlanta possession down by 9. I'm going to go ahead and take the under for this Laker game. I'm not expecting a lot of scoring without Kevin Durant. CJ McCollum across the half-court line, passes it to Jonathan Kuminga. Joku, the screen by Daniels, the drive down the hill, and Joku scores past Mitchell Robinson. And we have a 7-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 7-point ball game.
83-76, 11-16 left to go here. Here's Shemet with a catch and shoot 3. That's going to fall short. Rebound and a loose ball foul called.
Another freaking foul. Jesus, man. Texas, I got the Knicks closing this one
That's
out.
going to be a foul against OG Anunoby, by the way.
OG picks up another foul here in the second half. That's his second. Thought it was at 3. Alexander Walker will pick up the dribble and hand it off to Dyson Daniels. Back to Alexander Walker. The kick around for McCollum. The 3 is no good. Fight for the rebound. It's on the floor. Last touch by Okongwu out of bounds. He wanted a loose ball foul on Mitchell Robinson. As they were fighting for the rebound, but none was called. Runs back. Here is Deuce McBride back the other way. Deuce picked up by McCollum. Gets around Daniels. Layup no good. Good defense by Dyson Daniels. Into the hands of C.J. McCollum against Robinson. The step back jump shot no good. OG Anunoby with the rebound for New York.
Here come the Knicks with OG Robinson, with Clarkson, Shemet, and McBride on the right side of the court. They're shooting. 4 to the shot clock. Clarkson on the drive down the hill and a lob for Mitchell Robinson. There we go. Rim Raka.
They finally used Mitchell Robinson in offense. That's his first field goal of the night. Okongwu kick out McCollum against McBride in the left double with 10 minutes to go, down by 9. Hand off Alexander Walker, the spin move. Walker's picked up by Shemet with only 4 to shoot. Contested 3 is short, and a loose ball foul on OG Anunoby.
Loose ball foul. In a little bit, Justin. Roll a little bit. Yo, we got a $10 donation from GWL.
You guys' game coverage is top notch. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you so much. GWL showing the love here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Atlanta on the inbounds for CJ McCollum. Picked up by Mitchell Robinson. 7 to shoot. McCollum the cross. McCollum the attack. The behind the back pass through it right to Deuce McBride. It's a steal. McBride up court to Shemet. Back to McBride. 4-3.
Deuce McBride gives them a 12-point lead, and it's a 9-2 run for the New York Knicks in the last 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Crowd shouting defense as the Hawks have it. with Okongwu, McCollum, Alexander Walker, Daniels, and Kuminga. Kuminga the drive, Kuminga the shot, and the foul.
Good job. The response back by Jonathan Kuminga. Hey, on the Lakers stream, we got a $2 donation from Irvin. Says Lakers got to win game one without KD, and they will. Let's go.
This is an opportunity. They have to take advantage here. They might not get too many opportunities in LA. With them being out Luka, without them having Austin Reeves, they gotta try to take advantage of every situation. Unfortunately, it sucks that KD has to miss, but gotta take advantage.
And one is good for Kuminga, 88-79.
Thank you, Irving, for the 2, brother. 9:07 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 88-79. Knicks have the basketball with OG, Robinson, Clarkson, Shamet, McBride. Here's a drive by Clarkson. Turnaround fadeaway off the back iron. Rebound. Mitchell Robinson fighting for it, but it's going to be taken by McCollum instead. Down by 9 points. McCollum going baseline against Shamet. Bodies him all the way to the rim for 2. And we have a 7-point game with 8:45 remaining. It's still a close one here in the fourth quarter. McCollum's got 24 points now. Deuce steps up for 3. He knocks it down. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Deuce.
And right back, Nickeil Alexander-Walker hits a 3.
Okay, so now we're starting to get some rhythm finally here in the second half.
8:19 to go, 7-point lead for New York. Here's OG Anunoby, faded up over Kuminga. Yes, sir, for OG.
OG fading away on the baseline for 2, 93-84. New York Knicks up, 8:05 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Pace of play, Atlanta ranked 5th. New York ranked 25th.
Wow, completely different between these two teams. Walker, a kick out. Daniels, 3. Air ball, but a loose ball fell on Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, he grabbed Okongwu and dragged him to the ground. And Clarkson's slow to get up here.
Jalen Johnson's getting into the game for CJ McCollum. Oh, yeah, definitely dragged it to the ground. No doubt about that. Good call. Yo, what's up, Jed Lockett? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Jed? Gabe Vincent will check in for Nickeil.
Muted. Vincent, inside of Okongwu, goes up. He would draw a shooting foul on Landry Shamet.
2 shots coming up for Atlanta.
And it says that Atlanta's already in the bonus.
With 7:45 left to go, Atlanta's in the bonus. At the scores table, it's Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges. They're looking to check in here.
You got Atlanta with a lot of guys who like to drive inside and attack, man.
The Rockets and Laker game will be on ABC, so it's the one game on the docket today that's not on Prime. It's actually on ABC. So just a heads up on that.
First one up and good for Okongwu. So Towns will officially enter for Mitchell Robinson. And Bridges came in for Landry Shamet. Okongwu will have a second free throw. He's out there with Johnson, Daniels, Kuminga, and Vincent. Now you got Towns, Hart, Bridges, Clarkson, and McBride for New York. And the second free throw's missed by Okongwu, Hart the rebound. 7:37 to go in regulation. 93-85 the lead for New York. McBride, kick out Towns, 3, got it!
The big bodega coming through.
And that just hit our lineup, baby. We hit
our entry on PrizePicks for this Knicks and Hawks game. Here's Gabe Vincent going baseline, and the easy layup for Gabe. Makes it 87-96, a 9-point lead for New York.
You're telling me Vincent actually scored a field goal?
7 minutes remaining. It's Towns with the basketball, top of the key, picked up by Okongwu. Shot clock to 12, puts the ball on the floor. Fakes the handoff to Clarkson. Pocket pass. Clarkson drives, kicks. Hart swings it over to Bridges for 3. No good, but a putback is by Clarkson. And it's 98-87, 11-point lead for New York with under 7 minutes remaining. The crowd's getting antsy here. They want this dub so bad. Here's Johnson putting the ball on the floor over to Kongu. He'll fire away from three, not this time, and it's a rebound for Josh Hart. And the Knicks up by 11. Bring up the ball. Towns, thought about shooting the three, puts the ball on the floor against a Kongu, right to the rack, and one. Karl-Anthony Towns, and one, baby.
You got to love that decision by Towns not to take the contested three, instead attack the rim and drew the N1, baby.
That's what you have to do. Use that size. Use your strength against a smaller Okongwu. He took him right to the rim and won.
Let's go. Goodman says, there you go, Cat.
That's how you need to be playing this entire series, man. They don't have a single body that's strong enough to stay in front of you. They don't.
New York's going to call a timeout, up by 13 with 6:26 to go.
Thank y'all on the Lakers live stream for hitting that like button. We're over 100 likes over there on the Laker live stream. Thank you, guys. What's up, Lakers fan for life? K. Sid. What's up, Lakers fan for life? Roy Park. Voiles. Sharpen Station. I take the Lakers. Roach is taking the Rockets here tonight.
Even without Kevin Durant, I'm going to put my faith in the Rockets to win. First to 100, you're right. Yep, Goodman, first to 100. New York, the first to 100. Wow, so we got some breaking NFL news. The Giants are trading Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals for a deal that includes the number 10 overall pick on Thursday. Whoa. So a massive deal just went down in the NFL before draft night on Thursday. I took the Lakers as Alex. There you go. The upset win. They are underdogs by 2.5 points. I need Walker for 15. Well, good luck. The Nikhil needs to be a little bit more aggressive here in the second half. He is at what? Off the bench right now, Alexander Walker has 12. 4 for 14. Not a good shooting display so far for Nikhil Alexander Walker. Giants are going to take somebody for Dallas. Oh, they right in front of you now, Goodman? That's tough, bro. That's tough. Walker being bad tonight? Yes. 4 for 14. He's missed 10 shots. He's missed 10 shots. By the way, here on the Lakers stream, if you guys want to know, the starting lineup tonight for LA is LeBron, Kennard, Smart, Hachimura, and Ayton. So that is tonight's Lakers starting lineup. LeBron, Kennard, Smart, Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. Do you think he's coming back in? You talk about Alexander Walker? Yeah, I think he'll come back in. Absolutely. They need him. Down by 13 right now. I got Brunson over 27.5 and 7.5 assists. Well, you need 2 more points, and you need 2 more assists. Good luck. $50 likes away. 50 likes away, y'all, from 600. Thank y'all so much. Keep hitting the like button. Thank y'all for joining. 13-point lead right now for the New York Knicks as we're in a timeout by New York. The mandatory timeout here in the fourth quarter. Dyson Daniels hasn't scored since the first quarter. Dyson Daniels, 2 for 7. You're right, 2 for 7. They've hardly even called his name here during this game tonight. Yo, what's up? Eska from the Philippines. Salamat. I'm out of this timeout. I'll be in one here for Karl-Anthony Towns. Assist goes to Josh Hart on that and one, by the way.
Do you have ABC on, just in case this thing starts?
I could put it on.
Just in case. Like, you're able to watch both?
Yeah, I'll be able to watch both, yeah.
Karl-Anthony Towns at the line shooting a free throw. It's an and one, and that free throw is up, and it's good.
Much, much better second half for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Here come the Atlanta Hawks with Okongwu, Johnson, McCollum, Daniels, and Kuminga.
McCollum. Turnaround shot over Bridges. No good. Towns with the rebound. Another rebound for Karl-Anthony Towns as they're up by 14 points. 6:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Towns will give it off to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson down the lane. Up over Jalen Johnson is good. 103-87 the lead for New York. Now up to 16. Kuminga against Josh Hart. Great defense by Hart. Kuminga lost it but picked it back up. Feeds it out to Daniels, off to Kuminga. Step back, three. Joku misses and Towns picks up another rebound.
Karl-Anthony Towns with 8 rebounds, 20 points, 103-87. 5.5 to go. Towns set up the screen for Josh Hart, top of the key, brings out a Kongu, shot clock to 12. And now Jalen Johnson with a switch over to Shamit. That's Clarkson. It's 5 to shoot. The drive, Clarkson reverse layup, no good. Rebound falls on Dyson Daniels, and the Hawks are off and running. They're down, though, with 5:12 to go. Johnson out to a Kongu. Thought about shooting the three. Bad pass of Johnson. Miscommunication out of bounds. Oh, my goodness.
Everything going to the dumpster right now for Atlanta in this clutch quarter.
This is exactly what I talked about earlier. Who are the Hawks in the fourth quarter in the playoff game?
You mentioned who's going to be the closer, and they don't have one. It's showing
They're
it right
making
now.
mistakes. Timeout here taken by the Knicks. They have 2 left.
Yo, we got Gordon Johnson up in the building with a $10 donation. Josh Rocha, I need some points. Appreciate the broadcast.
Gordon Johnson, I hope we're good luck to you tonight here, buddy. Thank you so much for the 10. Always coming through, showing some love and support. Gordon Johnson.
Appreciate you, bro. Good to see you, man. Let's have a good one, brother. Walker might not come back in, or he struggled tonight. Maybe they figure they don't need him in right now. Brunson out on the bench right now. Brunson is on the bench. He's not out. He's on the bench right now. What's up, Holla? Holla. What's up, bro? Walker better come out of this timeout. With him struggling 4 for 14, they figure they're better off for somebody else. They got a lot of size out there for Kuminga, Johnson, and Okongwu. It's not working, though, at all.
Thank y'all for over 600 people here in the Lakers live stream. Thank y'all for almost 200 likes. 45 away. Keep it going. Keep it going. It's already 7:32 p.m. And that Lakers stream is supposed to tip off here probably soon. Is there a countdown?
No, right now on ESPN, there's no countdown yet.
Okay.
Or I should say
ESPN, ABC, you mean?
Yeah.
I was going to say, do you have it on the wrong channel?
No, I said ESPN and ABC on the top, so I said ESPN instead.
Yeah, it's on ABC.
Nope.
Not ESPN, folks. Not ESPN. It's on ABC.
Yeah, no prime tonight. ABC is the problem. I need Kuminga to score one more. Kuminga needs to be more aggressive, man. Want to see him attack downhill down this final 5:07 of the fourth quarter. Hey, there you go. Kendrick says the Hawks need to run some plays for Kuminga. Let him attack at the rim. As a Warrior fan, that's what he's best at. Kuminga's at his best when he's not in his own head. He's getting screens. He's attacking downhill, and he's going at the basket, man. That's when Kuminga's at his best. Not taking middies, not taking shots from downtown. It's attacking the paint. I mean, at one point for us, as a Warrior fan, he was just as good as Jimmy Butler doing that. Earl says, man, the Knicks are killing us. You guys are down by 16. You're being outscored 20-13 here in the clutch quarter. 20-13. What's up, Boone in the Lakers stream? What's up, Boone? And Panda says the Rockets will win without KD if Sengun can play good ball tonight.
Yeah, he's the main scorer. Him, and let's see what we get from Jabari Smith Jr. You know, he could be pretty streaky as a scorer. If he's got his rhythm tonight, he could be lights out. If not, it's going to be tough.
Looking for Amin Thompson. He's my MVP tonight to play the good defense. I'm expecting Thompson to get a double-double for the Houston Rockets.
We're coming back from from the timeout here taken by the New York Knicks. It was a 45-minute timeout, and Jalen Brunson checks back in. OG checks in for Clarkson. 5:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball's unbounded.
Jalen Brunson will be picked up by Dyson Daniels across the half-court line. He will kick it off to OG, who on the hand flips it back to Brunson. Now sets a screen for Jalen. It's Brunson versus Johnson. Top of the key, 6 to shoot. Jalen, the cross, the step back, the shot. No good. Anunoby fights for the rebound. It's on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. Jump ball between Anunoby and Dyson Daniels. Kevin Durant is out due to a knee contusion. Knee contusion for Kevin Durant. So that sucks. And you know it's bad when he has to sit out a playoff game. So jump ball, Anunoby and Dyson Daniels to jump it. It did reset the shot clock to 24. Case OG wins it. He does, and it's in the hands of Brunson. To Towns. Bingo! Downtown!
There we go. Karl-Anthony Towns coming up big here in the clutch quarter. 106-87. New York is starting to put this one away on a 10-0 run. And then Towns knocks the ball loose from C.J. McCollum. Towns firing up the crowd.
Dude, he was talking that is to C.J. right there.
John Leguizamo hype on the crowd.
A lot of celebrities out today. Got to expect more here in this LA-Houston game as well.
It was last touched by the Hawks, so it's Knicks basketball.
4:22 to go in the fourth quarter. 106-87. New York in the advantage with 13-2 run. Here is Jalen Brunson attacking Alexander Walker. The step back, no. The kick out to Bridges instead. Picked up by McCollum on the right elbow. Bridges around McCollum. Post up. Rips it out. Daniels with the rebound. Under 4 to play here in the fourth quarter. 106-87 the lead for New York. C.J. McCollum passes it to Daniels. Back to McCollum. McCollum fouled. Fouled by Karl-Anthony Towns. Shooting foul on Towns. Shooting foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. All right, looks like the Laker game is about to start up.
All right, go start that. I'm going to finish this one. Go ahead and hang up the call. I'll
All
be
right,
over
guys.
there. Just go. Go ahead. All right, C.J. McCollum is going to miss that first free throw. It's 106-87. I'll call the rest of this game here. 3:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. C.J. McCollum was red hot through the first half and into the third quarter, and he missed both free throws. 87-106, right when you needed some points, man, you're going to miss your free throws. And here comes Jalen Brunson to bring the ball across the court. OG Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson to close this game out. Shot clock to 9. On Towns, puts the ball on the floor, starts to back him down. Help defense with CJ, kick out Bridges. The 3 is short, and it's rebounded by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And here come the Hawks with 3:23 left to go. Bridges picking up Nickeil. Johnson set the screen. OG the switch. Over to Dyson Daniels. Handoff. Johnson. Ball on the floor. Attacking the paint. And he'll draw a shooting foul. With 3:14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 2 shots coming up for Jalen Johnson. The Rockets and Lakers game's about to tip off here soon. Rocha is over there. He'll start to call that game. I'll finish this one, and I'll join him for the rest of that game. This is why I didn't think this series would go too long. Hawks just don't have that guy to get them home. Knicks have been there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they don't have anybody in the fourth quarter to close out the game. To clutch it up. Jalen Johnson. Maybe they can find themselves along the way, but nothing here tonight. Jalen Johnson knocks down both free throws. It's 106-89 with 3:14 left to go. Knicks just need to close this one out. They need to get that dagger. Keep smacking that thumbs up, folks. We are 19 likes away from 600 as Jalen Brunson brings up the ball. Hitting that like button's the easiest way to show some love. Here is Brunson off the screen from Josh Hart. Fighting through it is Nickeil Alexander-Walker, but Okongwu will switch over to Brunson. Shot clock to 7. Brunson, Hart on the cross court. He'll drive. He'll step back from downtown. It's too strong, and McCollum gets the rebound. They got to hurry up here and get some points on the board. 2:47 remaining. Jalen Johnson over to Dyson, over to Kongwu. The catch and shoot three over Towns is good. What a big shot there by a Kongwu. 106-92, 14-point lead for the New York Knicks with 2.5 remaining. And Brunson brings it across the timeline. Off the screen from Hart. He's picked up by Kongwu. Oh, and an offensive foul made by Hart. Trying to set that screen for Brunson. Turns it right back over to the Atlanta Hawks with 2:28 to go. .224 remaining here in the clutch quarter. Here's CJ McCollum on the drive against Mikal Bridges. McCollum over to Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the top of the key. Goes Jalen Johnson. Shot clock to 8. Step back 3. Jalen. Oh my God, he knocks it down. He knocks it down. It's an 11-point game. It's an 11-point game. Oh, mama. Here we go. Right when we were talking about the Hawks, here they go, making a run. Brunson against Nickeil. Crossover dribble. Spins. Fades. Shot. Is gonna bounce off the rim. Ball's batted up in the air. Rebound falls to CJ McCollum. McCollum behind the back pass. Johnson over to Nickeil from downtown. Holy shit, he made it. It's 106-98 timeout New York. One timeout left for the Knicks. What just happened? 11-0 run for Atlanta. You gotta be kidding me. Cool. What a comeback here for the Atlanta Hawks, man. Forcing a timeout here for New York. 106-98 with 1:39 to go. Shit got crazy real damn fast. 11-0 run. A little bit too late, says Doug Williams. Maybe. Knicks just need to close this one out. This is getting a little bit too close for comfort for New York. 9 likes away from 600. Thank you, guys. We're coming out of a timeout made by the New York Knicks. They only have 1 timeout left. Hawks have 4 timeouts left. They went on an 11-0 run in the last minute and a half. We're finally going to get an inbound here from New York out of the timeout. Bridges set to inbound. He does so to Brunson. He's picked up full court here by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He'll bring it across the timeline. They're shooting on the right side of the court. They're going from left to right. And Brunson takes a bump from Jalen Johnson. And that's going to be a foul from JJ. Josh, remember the Knicks like to choke last year in that Pacers series. Oh, yeah, we called that. We called that series. I remember. That's why they gotta put the ball in the hoop. 1:30 to go. Brunson set to inbound this with the near side. He's looking, bounce pass into Karl-Anthony Towns. 1:28 to go. Over to Brunson around the halfway mark. Shot clock to 7. Brunson, top of the key. 5 to shoot. Pull up from the elbow. That's another miss. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Here come the Hawks. Jalen up top. Looking to the right, finding a Kongwu. Back to Dyson Daniels to Jalen Johnson. Shot clock to 12. Here comes a high screen from Nickeil. The switch by Brunson. The 3. No good. Rebound Hart. Ho, 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 ho. 54 seconds to go. 54 seconds to go. Bridges. Towns. Baseline. Layup is good. Karl-Anthony Towns came through in this clutch quarter. 108-98, 10-point game. 45 seconds to go. Crowd is getting loud outside the Madison Square Garden. Nickeil with a quick dunk the other side. And it's 108-100. Let me fix that score. Ball's inbound and a foul by Okongwu. Both teams are in the bonus, by the way. Both teams in the bonus now. Yeah, I don't care about NFL right now. I don't care. I'm calling this game. 40 seconds to go. Okongwu just committed a foul. And 2 free throws are coming up for Josh Hart. 40 seconds left to go. It's an 8-point game. Josh Hart knocked down these free throws. The crowd is on their feet here in New York. They just want this game to be over with. Hart, free throw number 1 is good. 109-100. Mango Migo TV, thank you. Shaman's going to check in for Cat. Game 2 is scheduled for Monday night. All right, we'll be live for that one. We'll be live for that. So hit that subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Free throw number 2 for Josh Hart. It's up, and it is good. 110-100. Boss inbound it. Here comes AJ McCollum up the court. 38 seconds to go. McCollum just rushes up to the lane and gets a layup quickly. 8-point game, 34 seconds to go. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. He's running up the court. Chasing him is Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Shot clock to 19. Game clock to 29. Brunson trapped here with a double team. Bounce pass to Shaman, and they're going to call a foul against the Hawks. Brunson was knocked over by Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and he'll go to line for 2 shots. 2 shots. We just hit over 600 likes. Thank you, guys. Cheers. Yes, more fouls, Daniel. More fouls. Brunson shooting 2 to try to put them up 10 points here. MVP chance breaking out for Brunson. Free throw. Number 1 is up, and it's good. 25 seconds left. Brunson has 1 more free throw. What's up, Jay Winchester? What's up, Jeff Winchester? What's up, dude? MVP chance for Brunson. Second free throw coming up. Bends the knees, releases, and that is good. 112-102 and a timeout made by the Hawks. They have 3 timeouts left. It's a 10-point deficit for Atlanta. They'll call a timeout. But this is about over, folks. 25 seconds left, up by 10. New York with a commanding lead. Not an easy win for the Knicks, says Jackson. It was looking okay there for a minute, but then Atlanta went on an 11-0 run here in the fourth quarter to make things a bit interesting, to make things a little bit interesting. So that was pretty crazy. We'll be live for Game 5. We will be live for Game 5. I mean, Game 5. Game 2 on Monday to Game 5. We're coming out of the timeout and taken by the Atlanta Hawks. You picked the Knicks to come out the East. You picked the Knicks to come out the East. I had the Knicks winning this series in 6 games. I have the Knicks taking games 1 and 2 here in Madison Square Garden. All right, here we go. Ball's about to be inbounded. Atlanta has the ball with Okongwu, Johnson, CJ McCollum, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Dyson Daniels. It will be Dyson Daniels inbounding the ball from the near sideline. He will look for Nickeil, who catches and shoots a 3. No good. Rebound Okongwu, and another fucking foul. 22 seconds left, and a loose ball foul called against Atlanta. Uh-oh, are you foreshadowing, says Laura? Maybe, Laura. 22 seconds left. First free throw coming up for Josh Hart. That's up. It's good. 113 and 102. It's an 11-point lead. 22 seconds left to go. If I see another fucking foul with these last 22 seconds. Josh Hart, second free. A lot of fouls in this game. So many stoppages in this game. It really dragged. Hart misses the free throw. It's a rebound here by Jalen Johnson. Under 20 seconds to go. No shot clock. Jalen Johnson, a deep three. In and out it goes. Rebound by OG. A foul? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Loose ball foul called against Shamet, and free throws coming up for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Oh, man. And everybody got upset, too. Like, come on. Just end the game already. So many fouls by the referees today. Free throw, number 1. No good. He missed it anyway. One more free throw coming up for Nickeil, and this one should be over. Finally. Second free throw. He missed them both. Rebounded by Hart. Nobody foul. Nobody foul. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This game is OVA over. Knicks win it 113 to 102 to take a series lead 1-0. Game 2 will be on Monday night, and we'll be live for that one as well. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. I'm going to go join Rocha for the Lakers game. It's going to be on ABC. Our Lakers stream has already started. The stream has already started. I'll drop the link for that stream. There it is right there. Yeah, Avatar, 600 likes on the stream. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up. Hit that link right there. Let's go raid our own channel on the other stream. Lakers, Rockets, game number 1. Game number 1. Actually, let me turn on the TV and go over to ABC because it's on ABC this last game. No Kevin Durant for the Houston Rockets. No KD. He has a knee contusion. He was ruled out for that game. And that game has already started. Lakers are up 6-4 with 9:45 to go. Oh, my goodness. What's going on with the broadcast? Why is it so darkened? The hell's going on? Yeah, hit that link. Go join for the Rockets and Lakers live stream that we have going on. It has already started. There's the link right there. Let's go over there, folks. Rocha has already started this game. I'll drop the link again. There it is. That's our Lakers and Rockets. Okay, anybody else watching the Laker game right now? Before I head over, is it just my broadcast? Is it just my TV? No. Why is everything so darkened? I've watched games on ABC plenty before. It's never looked like this. As if there's like some sort of filter over it. I'm going to see if another channel is. I know another channel's not carrying it, but still. Yeah. It's 8-4 Los Angeles Lakers up over the Houston Rockets with 8:52 to go. Rocha, where's Rocha? Rocha has already started the Lakers stream. Rocha already started the Lakers live stream. It's live right now. I'm about to go join him. I'm going to wait for a commercial break, and I'm going to go join him. 10-4 LA. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about, man. I took the upset. I took the Los Angeles Lakers to win this game. But they better fix the broadcast because it looks terrible. LeBron James puts him up 5. He just jade one. 8 and the rebound. Oh, foul. Offensive foul against who? Amen Thompson? Yo, let's go. Telling you. Let me pull up all my stats so I can get ready. LeBron James, Lakers up by 5. Here is Ayton with the elbow jumper. 14-7 start for the Lakers. I'm just going to wait for a commercial break, and then I'm going to head over there. So there's the link once again to our Lakers live stream. I'll be over there in just a minute. Oh, Alper and Şengün, turnaround fadeaway. Just waiting for a stoppage here. 14-9, 5-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. Marcus Smart will bring up the ball. He's attacking Shepherd into the low post. Shot clock to 15, 7:14 on the game clock. Pocket pass, LeBron, kick. Rui for 3. Rui for 3, baby. Rui for 3. (17-12), 5-point lead for the Lakers. Kind of trading shots right now with the Rockets. Step away 3. Marcus Smart can't connect to Men Thompson, the defensive rebound. And the Rockets are down by 5 with 6:20 to go. Inside goes Şengün attacking 8 inside the paint. Goes up and puts it in. Cuts the lead to 3. Waiting for this commercial break. And there's a timeout. Okay. All right, folks. Now I'm finally going to head off and join Rocha. Thank you again for everybody tuning in for the Knicks and Hawks stream. We'll catch you guys for game number 2. Y'all take it easy. Hit that link in the chat once again and come join us for that Lakers live stream.